Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another stream, and it's already there is some lag. Go and shift that. Okay, wait. I'm coming. Okay, now I think it is fine. And let's go, everybody. Good evening. We are in for another stream, and this time we are going to be playing some rapid game, and we will try to get closer to 23 and this time. In rapid section, we are currently at 2-4-1, so it is going to be a nice run. I'm going to playing 10 plus 0, and I will be explaining all of my thought process. Let's see who has joined. And before starting the game, let me fix one thing quickly. Here we go. Just a moment. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Let's start the game 10 plus 0 and hope for the best. And let's see what chess God have stored for us. Okay, we are playing with the white pieces, so I'm going to start with one e4. It is very likely that we can face the Sicilian. And here we go. We are facing the Sicilian. भैया daily खेलते हो? Yes, Pratik. I do play every day, and I do stream every day. Let's go for the Italian setup against the Sicilian, which is working nicely for me, as I have explained. Let's go c3 now. h3. I want to bring this pistol up to e3. a4 with the idea of stopping b5. And now we are going to castle. You can drop it back. And now our idea will be to play the move d4 as soon as possible. So now black might be considering d4 himself. If we can play the move d4, then our problem will be solved. And he is giving me the option. So let's go for that. We still have to bring this knight out. So does black. Black has to bring this bishop out as well. If he captures on d4, we have knight takes, bishop takes, and our position will be fine. Then we will bring this knight out and we will shift this knight towards g3. Let's see. Okay, so first thing of the game, he goes c4. Let's drop this bishop back. And now this bishop will be working on this time. Let's go to e1 first. And sometimes you might see that, okay, let's try to remaneuver this knight this way. Let's go here, queen d2 to connect the rooks. These are the moves which we are going to play. Okay, what is the idea of this one? I don't know. Maybe he wants to get this way. Don't know what he's trying. If I goes here, knight e4 is kind of annoying. So what if I just go bishop z5? Yeah, let's go bishop z5. Threatening to take one of the knights and damage his pawn structure on the king side. I can just take, but he's giving me the opportunity to do that. Takes knight h5 with the idea of bringing the queen in. Looks interesting, but he will get the bishop there. That is also a downside. Okay, let's do the capturing. Okay, let's take that. And now maybe I can go here to get in. But if I goes here, he is getting this one. Knight h5 just hangs the knight. What about this one? Yeah, let's go knight e3 now with the idea of jumping on f5. Jumping on f5, sorry. I watch him every day, every day. Okay, bro, I'll watch your videos every day. Thank you, Prateek. Chess Mystery Official. Okay. Should I go for this one? So that we can try to attack that bishop? Looks interesting. Looks interesting. Yeah, let's go for that. If he takes here, then we will get this move. Okay, he goes back. Now I like the look of Queen D2, but I think he might play this move. How to improve the position then? Let's start with Queen D2. We are connecting the rooks. And some moment we can also start throwing some checks, which can be useful. And we have to go after f6 pawn somehow. And let's see if we can find that or not. Maybe he will go for queen. Okay, he goes there, double attacking this knight. So I do have this check, but I don't think that will help us to do much of the thing. He can just go king g7 or king h8. I like this one. Let's go knight g3. So that we can save this knight towards h5, where it will attack this f6 pawn with a family fork. Okay, his queen is now making contact with this pawn, so we have to keep an eye over there. Oh, I really like the look of this move now. Oh, and now he has to be tied down in the defense of this pawn, and I'm getting in with the queen then. Wow. If he goes bishop e7, then there is queen h6 threatening mate. Bishop f8, there is knight f6 check, and we are delivering mate anyway. If he goes bishop e7, I think we are winning. Same for queen e7, I guess. Because I'm threatening queen h6, that is a big threat. First of all, we are simply threatening knight takes f6, a family fort. Oh, he goes there. I think that might be the defensive, very good move. But now the queen defense, so queen h6 failed to bishop f8. And this is not in time. We are not in time. So can I start with this? He might take here. Hmm. If I goes here, bishop f8 is there. Bishop f8 is there, which is in. Yeah, he sees the defense. How do we attack that one? See the defense. Bishop takes. You just take with one of the pawns and hit the knight. This is not a move. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, I'm taking too much time. Should I try queen h6? Let's try. Let's force this bishop onto this square. And now queen is basically tied down in the defense of this move. And sometimes we can start with queen f4 to attack that one maybe. But knight is protecting that one, so we have to change the plan. Maybe a good idea is just to double up along the e file and try to pressure him along this one. Now we have the option of eliminating this bishop when we need it. Let's see what's going to happen. Basically, we are now trying to develop along the e file, and then we will see what streaming software you use, bro. I'm using OBS system. How many chess games should I play each day to become a strong chess player? Brother, it does not depend on the number of games. It basically depends on the quality of the games. It depends on the quality of the games. If you are playing like a couple of games every day, but with your complete mindset and with your all eyes open, let's go here. Yes, he will take. We will get the rook onto the e file. The bishop is still guarding that pawn, so we are not in worry. And now I really like the look of knight f4 offering a knight. This knight is, you can say, that kind of controlling some of the key squares because it is completely stopping queen f5, which I really wants to play. I think he will go for this pawn with queen a5, and in the meanwhile, we have to go for the attack on the king side. I don't know what is the idea of this move. We have to attack this pawn as well. Maybe he wants to play this move, if I'm not wrong. I can take, king takes. Hmm. I need to attack that one. How do I do that? If I goes here, let's go for this move first. If he goes here, we will drop this bishop back. I want to keep this light square bishop because it can be very useful piece. Oh, I missed this idea. Now I have to play g3 and now that is falling. Wow, this guy is incredible. I completely overlooked that he can pin my knight. And now that is falling. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fine, don't have to give this up. Now he will improve the position. I do not know what should I do. Still, the knight is going to be pinned, and it is not easy to unpin this knight. I completely overlooked bishop h6. Completely overlooked this. The problem with g3 is he has now bishop takes h3. As knight can't take, I will lose the queen. So maybe after this or this, I have to play queen e3. But now that pawn is also going to be hanging. We are in trouble, guys. I think now we are in trouble. Yeah, we are in serious trouble. Yeah, we are in serious trouble. You can see that. Now that is another idea, just driving this pawn up. I missed. I messed up. But completely messed up. Shit, man. G3, bishop takes h3. Take pawn with knight. What, brother? Uh, there is this four, but I think there is some desperado as well. Let me think. I can take, he takes here, I have this check. King move, I take his queen, and knight and the bishop both will be in. Yeah, I think we are fine right here. Let's go for this one. But there is desperado. Ah, maybe we have knight b6 there, hitting that rook and hitting that bishop. Yeah, that is the move. I calculated only this far that if he takes my queen, I can throw this check, king move. I takes the queen, he has this desperado. But at the end of the line, I have knight b6 hitting the rook and the bishop. So he has to move the rook. We take the bishop and we take this bishop as well. Oh, he's going for this. Let's go. Let's go. We are still up a pawn. If he goes for this desperado, that will just be a blunder. So this bishop is hanging. If he takes here, then we are going to be up a pawn just by eliminating this bishop. But then at the end, a4 pawn is hanging as well. But then we have c4 or rook is going to defend. Okay, it is still, I think, an equal game. But let's see which move he is going for. Can you make a tutorial on how to stream using OBS Studio? I'm so sorry, brother. There are a lot of things on YouTube you can watch out for that one. Okay, he is going for that one. And now I have to play this move. I want to keep my rook active. So let's just go for this. Bishop takes, rook e7, probably b5, rook a7. Let's see. Okay, we have to grind through this endgame. Let's see how we can save this game. Let's try to do a little bit speed up. b5, b4, b5, b4 is an idea maybe. Although there is bishop c6 as well, and he has kind of the advantage of creating a passer. We have to activate our king. Ankit, hello everyone. Good evening. Hello G, hello Akash, brother, big fan. Knight f5 and then e7 4, both will lose. Yeah, the knight is been it's fine, but I think black has black has some edge, or I don't know. Maybe we have some advantage on the clock, so it is going to be a hard end game. And now he's below 3 net, so he's probably deciding whether should I go b5, bishop c6, or rook b8. So he has multiple options. Probably the problem with b5 is this bishop cannot go back, and it did go for that one. So we have to stop, but let's go after a pawn first of all. And now let's control off these escaping, sorry, infiltrating squad. K6 is actually hanging, which is not easy. He has to go this way. Okay, maybe he's threatening this check. I goes here, then he can go here. Hmm. Can I just take this? If he throw this check, I goes here, but then he can get in, attacking the knight, attacking that base pawn. It can be so hard to dislodge that. Oh man, now it is okay. I'm going for it. King h2. Okay, he goes for this immediately. That means we need to move the knight. He will take this one. And now, should I go this way or should I go here? If I goes here, then this immediately wins. And same for this. I think he wants to play this move. And it is very hard to defend this one. If I goes here, he has this, and then I can go this way. Okay, let's go. Let's go for the defense, guys. Rook c2, rook a3. This is not working. We can just take. And now we have to activate the king somehow. If I goes here, he can just pin my knight. So that's not a way to go. He's attacking that. I can't go there as well. Again, the problem is there is this. If I goes here, this immediately wins. No. If I goes here, there's this move as well. If I goes here, this is mate. Wow. What should I do? I can't even push this pawn, man. I'm like in Jub's wrong. If I goes here, I'm losing this pawn. If I goes here, this move immediately wins. Okay, let's go after this pawn. This is so complicated, man. It's not easy. Oh, maybe he's just winning a pawn here, and he will have this parcel. And I have to stop that one. So, okay, let's take this. He is going to capture this one. Oh, he didn't go for that. This is again met with this move. So that is already a problem. Let's try to get in the king. What? Oh, I can't take. There's this check. Oh, if I goes here, there is this move. So now I have to click this. No. Oh, I can't take here and he's promoting. Wow, man, I have to give this up. I'm not in time. I misplayed this anyway. He just don't do it. Fuck. Can I save this? It is still hard as he has double pawns. But let's see, let's see, let's see. I think I should go h4, g3, then h4 to stop this pawn mess. But now he's going to be playing fast. What is this? I think he wants to play this move. And then this. Is going to be hard for sure. Look, I messed up this. Oh, he's taking this check. I'm out of the move. Literally, I'm out of the move. Look at his king activity. We are losing, guys. We are losing. This and we are lost. Check. Last hope. Check. I need to activate my king, which is not easy. A move. Oh, why did I take the rook, man? Now he's gonna take that one. I'm lost. Ah, I tried my best, but it was not enough. This is just a basic endgame. Oh man! Oh my god! Oh, if we have left with one pawn, I would have won. Oh my god! What a crazy, crazy endgame, man! Oh man! If we had managed to save one pawn, I would have won the game. But still, it's very hard. Accuracy is very bad. At some moment, I got the completely winning position. But then I played the terrible, terrible move. Opening was fine. Let's go to the critical moment. Okay, white is better here, clearly better. Okay, here white is completely winning. It's almost plus 3. I found the right idea. And here Company wants to sack this knight. What if he just takes? Then you go queen h6, and now this is a mate threat, and this is a mate threat as well. Wow, and there is nothing stopping it. Wow, so I only calculated this line here. After this, bishop f8, and he's fine. But it was completely winning. If he goes here, Then what will you play? Let me turn on these in quickly. I am not. Knight f5 now. Wow. Going for this check. If he takes, then we have classic rook takes, and then again knight f6 check. Now knight h4 was winning on the spot. I missed that. Queen h6 is bad. I goes back, and still my position was fine till this moment. And here I play the terrible move, knight f4, which allow black to get back into the game. Oh man, it is winning. I had the same idea, but my execution was wrong. I take a pawn here. I should have just taken that knight, and white wins. If he takes my knight, I'm taking his bishop. Wow, man. So we had the right idea, our execution was wrong. Oh man. The point is, if he takes my queen, I have this check, king move, and we are taking the queen. And now both the knight and the bishop are hanging. If he takes, sorry, it was mouse. Oh man, I missed the completely winning chance in this game. Okay, so the idea, if he takes my knight, I can take his bishop, and we are up a piece, and the game is completely over. And I had the same idea, but I goes for the pawn. Knight's a blunder, and black is completely winning here. Okay, first I eliminate that knight, but with the bishop. Then I go for knight takes e4, and now it is a draw. White still had some edge, and here we should have gone for activity rather than the pawn. Knight e4 is very active move. We should have gone for that. If he goes here, then we go for this pawn, and if we try to do the same thing to activate the rook, f3 actually defends the knight, and there is no infiltration. And if he goes f5, then we have knight c5, and look at this huge square for our knight. If he goes for our pawn, we can take here, takes, and takes this. This is completely losing. He cannot defend this pawn, and we are going to have two extra pawns. Yeah, I become more materialistic. I just go after those pawns which allow black to get huge activity. You can say that one bad completely gives away the game. It was only his clock which saves our game. Okay, it was winning for black in long run, but still there was no time for him. It's mate in 7 for somehow. But I got some activity at the end. Okay, actually, I could have taken here, but no, the pawn just goes through and he wins anyway. Okay, anyway, let's keep going with other game. But yeah, happy Muharram to all Muslims here and you also, bro. Okay, brother, happy Muharram. Tun Musi, yes. Hello, good evening. Didn't you see this time? Okay, let's play another one now. I hope you enjoy the analysis and the game. Yes, Nightmare says hello. And if you guys are enjoying the games, please do hit that like button. And you can subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Nightbot, tell me when did the stream started. Okay, let's go for another e4. Okay, this time we are facing the d4 opening. What d4? d6. This is modern Perk defense actually. Let's go bishop e2. B castles. c5. Let's go h3 actually to stop bishop c4 here. And now bishop e3. He can try to play a6, b5, but if he play a6, I'm going to be playing a4 to stop b5. Prophylaxis. Let's bring this knight out. Knight can jump onto c4. But my idea is to remaneuver this knight to g3 and then playing queen d2. Okay, e6. Maybe he's preparing d5, not a problem. Our idea is to play queen d2 and go for bishop h6 to trade off this dark square bishop. Okay, he goes for d5. I can take and go d4. But I think the problem with this is he's going to take that with the knight to attack my bishop. I can also drive this pawn up and bend d4. Yeah, let's go for this approach. And then d4. Knight has to move, then d4. If he takes, we have cd, and we will have these two pawns in the center, which will take away these two very important squares from black pieces. Like we are controlling f6 and d6. CD, not a big problem. Then we will go for another plan, queen d2 and bishop h6, trying to trade off this dark square bishop. And in these type of situation where your opponent has castle, there is a bishop on g7. If you can manage to trade off this bishop, you are going to have an edge because these dark square will become a very soft square. Okay, I think he wants to go here. Let's go b3 to stop these things. Yeah, you can say that the rook is in this diagonal, but these pawns are just stopping this bishop influence, and this bishop is also staying on his own pawn. So you can say that these pawn structures are just completely diminishing these two bishops. So we are going to play against these two bishops. And again, the quick idea is to go queen d2. Yeah, let's connect the rooks and bishop h6. We can also start with rook c1 to take the fair control of the c file. Because if there is only one file on the chessboard, you are the one who wants to be the capturing that file. In this case, black has already captured that file. So maybe it is a good idea to take half control of that by playing rook c1 first, and then we are going to play the move bishop h6. Yeah, now he has connected his rooks as well. So let's go for rook c1 first, and then we will go for this plan. Maybe you can say that I have given him an option of playing rook e8 so that he can take the sting out of bishop h6. In that position, he can go bishop h8. But still, it is a nice move to take control of the c file. Yes, Chaitanya, hello. Okay, it takes. We are going to take it back. I think you. Oh man, this is the thing which I hate. People already just goes for the trade. I don't know why. I can go for bishop h6 still, but let's trade. Let's trade. I hate trading pieces. Now bishop h6 at least. Let's see if he's going to offer our bishop trade or not. I think still we have some ace because these squares are weak in black camp. And if he takes our bishop, then queen takes h6 and quickly follow with knight g5, threatening mate on h7. Can be the idea. And again, I have to bring this knight into the game. There is also the move like queen c6, sorry, c3, queen c2 to attack the bishop and try to take control of the c5 with the queen. But it is a good idea to throw this move in. We are just testing his patience that if he is going to capture this bishop of f6. So he's allowing me to capture this one. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's start by capturing. I still want to keep this pawn on e5, so let's bring this knight on d3 first. And if he captures, we have de. Then we will have this square for our knight as well. And pawn on e5 will. Oh, let's see. Let's calculate some lines now. I think queen c3 is a good move. Just attacking that bishop. But queen c1 also looks good, trying to keep in contact with h6. Yeah, let's go for queen c1. We are also controlling a3 this way, so his queen cannot get infiltrated here. So we are killing two birds with one stone, or you can say three birds. We are attacking the bishop, we are preventing queen a3, and we are kind of keeping an eye on h6 pawn as well. So imagine the situation where we re-maneuver this knight to h2, then to g4, then our knight on g4 and queen both will attack the h6 pawn. Yep, he can take, but he will cook. Yeah, what? Said hi. Yes, Nightmare says hello. Okay, again, if you guys are enjoying the game, do hit that like button. Okay, now he's going defensive, so it might be the good time to just go for this. But if I goes for this plan, e5 pawn will become a soft weakness. I like the look of b4, forcing knight b7. Yeah, and all of these pieces will be so clumsy. I really like that. And then maybe we can go queen c6 to attack this. Yeah, let's go for this. If he goes here, we win a pawn. Simple. Knight c6 is out of the question as we are controlling that. So knight b7 is the only move. And then we will play queen c6 to attack the e6 weakness. So that is also the downside of pushing f6. He has to go this way, and then maybe we can also bring this bishop into the game. Probably with bishop a6, double attacking the knight there. And knight will not have any square. Or knight on b6 will be completely stranded, as every squares will be controlled. I think we are better, guys. Love from Dholakpur. Thank you, brother. Okay, let's go for queen c6 quickly. And after it, I'll defend this pawn, probably with this move. I have the idea of playing bishop a6, double attacking the knight. And you can see that knight does not have any square. You can see that knight can go to d8, but then knight will cut off the connection between the queen on e8 and the bishop on c8. So we will take that bishop simply. So I'm not seeing if there is anything else rather than queen e8. And look at the activity of the queen. Oh, I missed this one. Now he's attacking the queen and defending this with the bishop. Queen a4, attacking the pawn, but still his position. I can also, oh, now this move looks fine. Because if he takes that with the queen, the bishop will hang. Let's start with this check. King has to take, and then we can completely switch up the plan to go after his king. Yeah, I like the look of this one. And this is also a huge square. Let's switch the plan now. We are attacking that. Queen f4 is there, knight e5 is there. Let's go for this, attacking the queen and the knight first there. Let's attack the knight. Knight goes back. And then bishop b3 is also a very good move. Okay, he's attacking this, attacking that. Let's defend that pawn. I don't want to give him any counter play. Maybe there is queen f6 now. Queen e3. Queen f6 allow this check, and we pick up the knight. Okay, let's go for this check. He can't block with the queen because knight is hanging. So knight e7 is the only move. And then we have knight e5. And our position feels alive. The bishop is also hanging. After this move, bishop, oh no, knight will defend the bishop. But maybe knight e5, bishop a6. Yeah, looks very interesting now. Knight e7 is the only move. Because we are hitting the bishop, we are hitting the knight. So knight e7 seems only move. Then we have bishop a6, just double attacking the knight. Yeah, looks interesting. I can also start with knight e5. Let's see. My position looks fantastic now. I think we are in control, guys. We are in control. Let's see what he's going to play. Probably knight e7 is the only feasible move, and he designed. Let's go, baby. GG. Oh wow, what a game. He designs because literally there is no defense. Subscribe from Bhopal. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let's see. Knight e7 is the only move. Look at that. Bishop a7, double attack the knight. And if you move the knight, where will you move the knight? Knight is completely trapped. All these squares for the knight are controlled. And knight e5 is coming. And that's it. The game is over. Beautiful game. Let's review this one. Dholakpur is situated in the terrains of Bambodol. What? What you guys are talking about? Dholakpur, Motu Badlu? Chota Bheem. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let's start from the start. Accuracy is 85, around 84.2. But our advantage in this game increases gradually. It was the perk defense. He attacks the pawn. We just defend with d3. Kind of inaccurate. Computer wants to defend that with the knight, but it is solid. Knight control these squares. We bring this bishop out. Okay, here I thought that I can just take this, but here the problem is he can take that with the knight, and now the bishop is hanging. Not hanging, but he can get this bishop, and then he will have the uncontested dark square bishop, which I don't want to allow. That's why I just take that chance to play e5 first, attacking the knight, knight goes back, and now d4. And white is clearly better, it's plus 1.1. Big stakes, knight a5, knight is threatening to jump onto c4, where it will attack the bishop and control some of the squares. So b3, just stop that. Rook c1, queen d2. And here I could have gone for bishop h6. It was completely fine. But I decided to play the move c1 first, which computer is inaccurate. Anyway, h6, he goes for the tree. And now he takes that bishop. So he goes knight g3. And we kind of gives away all of the advantage. According to the computer wants to go for queen c1 immediately. The same idea, but you have to go for that instantly. I goes for the exact same move order, but I got late. I just bring this knight first onto g3. He goes h6, but you can say that the thing is basically same now as he has wasted move with h6. And now we are attacking the bishop. Queen defend. Now b4. Very good move. Knight has to go back. Queen c6. Good move. Okay, knight b6 is the only move. But now we find the move. E takes f6. If queen takes, he loses the bishop. So king has to take that. And initially my idea was to go queen a4 to attack that pawn. But now we see the advantage of that his king is kind of out in the open. So let's switch the plan. Go queen c1. Attack the h6 pawn. Get the queen on f4. King goes back. Queen f4. He goes there, and I play a3 to stop this knight to jump onto that d4 pawn. He goes queen f6, which allows queen c7 check, and the game is over. Knight e7 is the only move, and computer just wants to play knight e5 first, improve the position here, and black is paralyzed. He does not have any. This knight does not have any square to go, so literally bishop a6 is always there. Best move is queen f8, and then we have knight c6, just double attacking this knight. Let's say defend with the king. We start with this check. King has to move, and then he goes back. Let's see, he goes here. Knight takes, queen takes, and then bishop. Bishop is hanging. GG. Nice win. Bro, who is that kid behind you though? He was a kid. He just wants to watch me playing chess. Bro, you played very good. Thank you, Supreme. Oh, we have so many nice comments. Dawson, bro, who is that kid behind? Oh, that was a nice kid. He just wants to see me playing chess. Oh yeah, but why he designed? He designed because there was nothing to play for. As I saw, after this check, knight e7 is the only move, and we can just put pressure on that knight by playing knight e5, then going knight c6, and bishop a6 is always there to double attack the knight. Let's say we can even go bishop a6. It is also winning. We are double attacking the knight. Knight d6 is the only move. Then we take the bishop. Knight takes, queen takes. Oh no, not this one. Bishop is defended. Oh, so actually after this move, this is the bad move. Now the bishop is hanging. Sorry, knight is hanging. Knight has to go back. Then okay, now this in this line you have to slowly go for your advantage because you are not winning a piece by troops. But advantage is still there. So the best line after this check is just to go e5 and then knight c6. Let's go 2300 loading. Let's see. Okay, if you guys want to play, send me the challenge, but make sure it is unrated. Hello, Dilkil. I'm 2150 Rapid. Kind of fed up with online. Just would you like to have some 10 plus 5 games? You can check my account. If not interested, just say so. Yes, Battle Wagon, you can send me the challenge. Okay, Night Matches, welcome, brother. Okay, I have played 2 rapid games. I'm not going to play another one because I want to go slowly with the rapid game. And it is actually helping me. I'm playing so nice in rapid recently. And usually I want to analyze all of these games in deeply when I just get off the stream. I used to analyze my rapid games in deep. So now I will be playing some rapid game tomorrow as well. And if you guys are interested in playing, you can send me the challenge now. But make sure it should be unrated and any kind of 3 plus 0, 5 plus 0, 10 plus 0. Let's go a4, rook e1, bishop e3. We will go for bishop e6. We will play knight d2. We will play knight d2. Yeah, let's start with knight d2 to support this bishop. We can also go bishop b5 to keep an eye on this knight. But since he does not have gone for this one, so it is not a nice idea. Let's go bishop e3 here. Maybe he wants to play f5. I don't know. How should we take, guys? Let's take that with the queen. As this pawn is pinned, he has to waste another move to play king ok3. Let's take here via rook because we have already played rook e1. And now there is an idea to play knight h4 once this queen leave this tile. Okay, defend. Let's try to remaneuver this knight quickly. I can also try to expand in the center with d4. I really like it, but let's attack the queen. Hmm. If I goes here, with c6. Rook g3 is there to pin that. Right? Yeah, if you go g6 not a problem. Rook g3 will pin that, and then we can even set. Okay, he's inviting that. Can I go here? He slides the king over. Bam. Who can tell me what is the idea of this move? Let's see who are paying attention to the stream. What is the idea, guys? What is the idea and why this move works? And why this move works? Wow, that's a nice move. You can see that the queen is pinning the pawn. Yeah, and if you take that, the queen rook g3 will win the queen. And he allowed me to do that. Let's go, buddy. And now h4. We are at, oh, there is this simple knight e7. h4 was also winning. h4 was also winning. Bam. And now let's take the knight. Which so d4 doesn't work. Okay, let's switch the plan. Let's go for the attack now. If he takes with the queen, then win f3. What is this? Let's go d4 now. Expand in the center. We are going to take. Then we can start with this check. King has to move. I do have this move. Knight takes. I can take this with check. Let's go here. What? Why it's nice. Okay, I'm going for this one. You have defend the knight. Let's try to get this check. And it should be completely winning if I'm not wrong. If he attacks my queen, there is simple rook d7 check, king h6. Oh, he wants to take that 5. I didn't see this one coming. And knight is kind of annoying, right? Okay, I'm gonna throw this check. He will take. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. We have to somehow convert this king. Because there is this move, and he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Maybe I need to create a passer so that we can deflect his king. Yeah, let's go for this. Now a5, creating a passer, and we will just push this pawn. So rook has to keep an eye there, and in the meanwhile, his king can become so much passive, I should say. Okay, he's stopping that move. Suddenly, he's playing so good, but I think I can score this pawn with the queen. A6, A7 is coming. This knight does not have anything. Okay, I'm going to be playing this move now, keeping an eye on this rook, and still A6, A7 is there. Now this, taking away that square. And you have to give up something. If you want to defend A7, you have to go to E7. You didn't go there. So let's go to this. The pawn is hanging. Now this is winning. Let's start with this check. Now this check. Check. Oh, I feel like I have played this same exact position. Now this. This. Yeah, that's it. Well played, brother. GG. Okay, let's go. Next one, guys. No mind is sending me the challenge, but it is 3 plus 2. But still, I'm going to give him a chance. A road to 2600, brother. If you want to play rapid game, please send me the challenge for 10 plus 0 and unrated. It should be unrated. Okay, let's go for the other Italian. Another Italian, I should say. I'm going to castling. Can I play a game? Yes, Abhishek, you can of course play a game against me. Bishop z5. We are going to pin this knight, and there is a nice line. If I get the chance, I will show you that. Let's go for f4. Okay, again, if you guys are enjoying the game, do hit that like button. Make it to the 20th like, guys. What is stopping you from hitting that like button? What is stopping you guys? There must be something stopping you. That's why you are not liking. Okay, he's thinking, which is good sign for us. And there is a main line. Let's see if we can find. Yes, Chetan, hello. Yes, yes, yes. I'm here, right here. Okay, he goes for that one. This is the best line. This is the Blitz rated. No, brother. If you are trying to send me the challenge, please send me the challenge for unrated game. It should be unrated. Hmm. Okay, actually, we are going to get this knight, but black still has two rooks, and so it's not like completely win. So here, look at this pawn. B5, I have just bishop B3. I will keep controlling this diagonal. Then we will try to remaneuver this knight somehow, and we will try to do some damage. The question is, can we get a chance? I think he's trying to develop. If I'm not wrong, let's try to drive this wedge to B5. Okay, he stops there. Let's go back with the knight. Rook D8, knight E3, and we are going to control this square with all of our pieces. He has one, two, three pieces. We have one, two, three, and four pieces controlling D5. It's time to improve our king as well. Now let's put here. But the question is how I'm going to improve my position. That is also something which we have to go for. Sure, I can also play the move rook d2, rook d3. Let's see. Do you practice chess or play serious tournaments? Bro, recently I'm not playing any tournaments because I'm kind of so much busy. But yeah, of course, I do play some. Bye, bro. GG gameplay today. Thank you, Nightmare Chess. I hope you enjoy the stream. and you will be back. What is the idea of this move? Let's go h5. Oh, that's no, I'm fine. It's a bad move. I allow his king to get so much activity. I have an idea though. Wow, he manages to get that. I'm trying to calculate a line. It's quite not. No. Wow, incredible. He's finding all the key moves. I think we are cooked, guys. Now this. Wow. We are losing this pawn, and now black is clearly better. Hmm. You could have taken it with bishop. No, that's not right. And now what should I do, man? Easy. Hmm. Wow, look at how he's changing the plan. Wow, man. Now he defend and look at this activity. Wow, this guy is crazy. He is just maneuvering his pieces so beautifully. Everything like on the top. Yes, sure, we can play one game. Play with me. Okay, let me finish this one. Then you can send me the challenge. Yeah, it should be unrated, of course. It should be unrated. I don't have any way to activate my pieces. That's the problem. That's the problem. Oh, why did I go for this one? Oh, fucked up. He's gonna erase everything from the board. Wow. Okay, I'm going to resign. He's completely winning. I cannot go. Let's see. Let's see. I cannot go for his clock because it is 3 plus 2. That's why I hate the game with increment because he's always going to have some time. And even though I managed to burn all of his time from his clock, we are not going to win this game. Yeah, there's like nothing. Look at how he just checkmated me. Okay, let me actually review this game. Let me actually review this game. Okay, I'm accepting everyone's friend request. His accuracy is 79.5, better than me, of course. Actually, knight a3 is inaccurate, knight c3 is fine, but still it is fine, playable. Rook d7 is inaccurate. d5 is bad. a6, knight e3, we are in time. King f2 is inaccurate. That is also, now white is better, but the move is bishop b3. Who will find bishop b3? And the idea of bishop b3 is anytime black pushes this pawn, your bishop is not going to hang. So you can actually make another move there. But I keep my bishop on c4 till the last moment where he plays the move b5. But still I have the advantage where actually, okay, so this move was inaccurate. And after this move, he played this endgame like a beast. That's a blunder. Basically, I should have just gone for this move to defend that pawn. Everything is controlled. But I allow him to get activity. I allowed him to get activity, and he found all the key move, literally. That was inaccurate. Okay, you know that against the viewer, I'm not gonna play best. All of the viewers are under GMs. Okay, let's play against GM. Bro, please play with me, meet opponent. Oh, I am back. Okay, brother, welcome back. No, I'm sorry, I can't play. Okay, everybody just keep sending me the challenge for limited time control, guys. I just hate because there are chances of just some bad business because it is so hard because I'm just playing so good in random games, but whenever I'm trying to play against the viewers, I'm literally playing like 1000, and there is some reason. What? Why toxic? What's your question? Can I go c5? Maybe I should go to c8 and then c5. Please, please. You said yesterday. What did I say? Okay, Sayud Santos. You can send me after the screen. Toxic, you can also send me the challenge. Oh, so it was your ID. Open the wet C5 is not an option. That should be. That should do. Okay, he wants to exfiltrate the bishop, but I think it will favor me because I have the knight c4 move. And this c4 is a huge outpost for our knight. It is controlling some of the key squares. And we can chase away this queen with like a6. Queen a6, c6 is also an idea which we can try to go after points. Hmm. Let's start with queen d side. Queen d6, we are connecting the rooks. And now actually I like the look of c6 rather than a6. But c6 is not an option. He's attacking our knight as well. Okay, I'm not going to trade off the knight yet. Let's try to remaneuver this knight to e4 where it will attack the c3 pawn as well. Is knight c4 a good move? Yeah, knight c4 was a good move, brother. And I'm enjoying my tea. Okay, we are clearly going for knight e4 where it will attack the c3 pawn. And maybe we can start. Okay, he prevent knight e4. Wow. f6 weakens the diagonal, but I think we are fine. Let's take this knight out. If knight g6, we have rook f7, and then we can again go back to knight c4. What's your FIDE, brother? Battle Wagon, I do not have the FIDE rating yet. Bro, my rook brilliancy shot got 7K views. Wow, that's great. Congratulations. Oh, the queen is the queen is the only piece which is defending the knight. So the question is no. Oh, there is a nice line which will not work. That will not work, I guess. Okay, so the queen is hanging. He has to decide what to do. That's a blunder. I can give up the queen for your knight, and now your queen is hanging. I have one extra piece. Let's go for this one. Can we play next match? Yes, brother. I can give up that. Not a big problem. Or I think I should just defend that one for the moment. Let's defend this for the moment. He will go for this pawn probably. Okay. Let's take this. Blunder. No, we are fine. भाई एक मैच मेरे साथ ranking है ID. Okay, okay, brother. Ram King. ADC. Okay. Let's try to set in the challenge for 3+0, brother. Then we can play against many viewers. Check. King F7. Let's go after the pawn immediately. He's still finding some beautiful moves. Maybe not this, and we are just picking up that. Yeah. Bro, can you beat this guy? Yes, of course we can beat this guy. The rook is already defended, so let's hit his rook. Still, it's not over. Oh, look at that. He is finding the move. Okay, let's try to improve the king. Okay, I think we have some easy game now. I can start with b7, king f5, where there's g4. Let's take that. Improve the. Oh, I blundered. I blundered the game, guys. Completely blundered the game. There was easy move, but I chooses the hard one. Should still be a draw with perfect play, but now white has one extra. Completely overlooked there is this check and knight is undefended. Oh, let's try to go after his king somehow. At least his king is passive and my king is active and he does not have time. Check, king f4. Go there, brother. What are you thinking? Bro, you just said you can beat him. Oh, he's allowing this check. That's not me. I have to keep defending this pawn. No, I'm gonna outplay him on the clock. And we win the game. See? Bye, bro. I have chess class. Okay, brother. Bye. Have a good time. Okay, why everybody is sending me the challenge for 3 plus 2? Just keep it to the 3 plus 0. I don't want to play 3 plus 2. I hate the game with increment. If you can do that, then I can accept your challenge. Yeah, let's go for round 3. Yes, 10D music by GM Munsin. He will trade pawns and draw the game. No, it's fine. Let's go for 1e4. Please review. I'm so sorry, brother. I just started the next game. What is this? I have never faced this move. Okay, material is equal. We have some initiative. Let's get the knight on e5, c3, knight f3, bishop g5. Looks fine. I think this is his fake ID. But he has joined in 2023. Wow. He has joined in 2023. Let's leave that. Focus on the game, guys. Let's see what he's going to play. He has castled his king. He has developed his pieces. And now it's time to make a plan. And let's see who is the better planner. Queen c2. Let's unpin this knight so that we can move it whenever we get the chance. I'm going to take this. Now let's hit this bishop. Okay. We have the d5 as well now. I can just go to d1. Knight e5 looks interesting. I don't want to trade pieces and draw the game. Don't want to draw the game. Okay, let's pin this knight now. I'm going to take that with the knight so that the rook will still pin that knight. And c4 is coming. How will you stop this? It is very hard, I guess. Yeah, c4 just wins the game on the spot. Because if he goes for my queen, I can take his queen with check. Yeah, your queen hanging with check, brother. And then I will simply move my queen. Probably here to keep everything protected. And I'm playing a3 in the next move. To kick out your knight, I have the bishop, I have the knight, I have the queen. Should be completely easy game now. A3 is next. And we are winning this game. Any question, guys? And you guys can prepare your next challenge. And if you're enjoying the game, you can hit that like button and you can subscribe as well. And I'm going to be playing against only 2 viewers now. Then I will go for my own game. Okay, let's kick out this knight first. And now we are going to improve our knight, taking control of these two squares. Should I trade? Yeah, let's trade the knight. Let's get all of the pawns on the light square. The bishop is controlling the diagonal, so he's not going to have any. Let's just push this pawn. He has this move. I have queen d4, defending d3 as well. You said yesterday you will play with me. Okay, Toxic, after this game, I will play against you. Please review that previous game. I'm so sorry, 10D Music. I do not have that much time. I'm really, really, really very sorry. Really very sorry. Okay, let's read out this bishop to trade out this one. Bishop e3 now. Takes. He can go back, or he did go back. So now we have to switch the plan. Let's start with this move, attacking a7, b6, c5. And now this is a nice move. Bishop d8 can be played to defend that pawn, but he decided to throw this check. I'm going to block that one. Let's just take that. Everything is hanging now. You can't defend everything. King takes. Hit the rook. takes the pawn, takes another and promote this. Just do this one. And resigns. GG. Toxic send me the challenge, brother. Do it quickly. I am going to playing against Toxic first. Toxic, Toxic. I'm so sorry, brother. He's waiting for too long. I have to play against Toxic. Are you there, man? Or should I accept another one challenge? Should I accept the other one? Okay, he's not sending me the challenge. Let's accept this one. Okay, those who are sending me the challenge, brother, I'm accepting everyone's friend request. Okay, he sent me the challenge. Let's play this rapidly. Okay, I'm going to play e4. King's pawn opening is on the board. Ah, brother, I had said that we used to try like Blitz game. Why did you send me the rapid chat? Okay, let's quickly finish this game. We are going to be playing the Italian game with bishop c4. And here actually I like the look of knight g5. But let's go for d4. Fried liver is like overanalyzed as well. So he might have the counter. So let's just go for this one, which is kind of less known. And we can make some complications on the board. Now we have regained our material. If he takes my knight, I can activate my knight queen. Okay, he's not going to do that. Let's improve the rook. Let's finish the development with bishop c5. Knight f5 is one of the moves I can go for. He's attacking our bishop. Let's go all the way back to bishop f1. You may say that our bishop is passive, but actually this bishop is going to be very useful once we play g3 sometimes. Not right now because g4, g5 will trap our bishop. Okay, let's bring this knight out. I'm not playing knight c3 because I want to have the option of playing c3 at some moment, keeping the control over the d4 and d4 square. Okay, let's go back with the knight, offering a knight trade over here. And now this c5 pawn has some downside. One of them is to creating this downside. Backward d6. Backward d6. Let's go b3, I guess. Yeah, just trying to reduce the control over the diagonal of this light square bishop. I'm going to keep this bishop because it is always a nice idea to keep attacking that d6 pawn, which is a backward pawn. And we are already hitting that one with the bishop and the queen. So our target is going to be piling up on that d6, the weakness. And some of the idea, let's go c4 now. Just stopping d5, and now we have the complete control over the d5 square as well. Some of the idea will be just to play the queen d2. Okay, I can take here and everything will be hanging here. Okay, let's take. And now we have the e file as well. And I have a nice idea. I can sack the rook, queen takes, and then bishop takes d6. We will get a pawn. Yeah, I really like that. Let's go for that. Let's sack the rook. Rook takes e7. And now bishop takes d6. Taking the queen moves, we are going to take that rook. And if he takes my queen, I can simply recapture with that. Okay, let's take this bishop. We don't want to treat the queen. We are still up a pawn. Let's go to c1 first. I don't want to keep my rook in the line of fire of that queen. And now can I go queen e2? No. Let's go queen e1. Queen e1. This diagonal is weak, so it would be nice if I can bring my bishop all the way to d5. So, but the knight is nicely controlling that square, so it's not easy. We are up a pawn. Okay, he's attacking our knight. Bishop e2. He will pin my bishop, but then I will get queen d2, and I will be fine, I guess. Yeah, let's go queen d2. Let's improve the queen. And now we are controlling this. He can still go for this one. But then we have queen e3, attacking the pawn and defending everything right here. Okay, we can also go for the queen side. Yeah, let's start with queen e3 first. I want to keep the queens on the king side because his queen and bishop is kind of annoying here. So actually, I like the look of queen e3, which attacks the pawn on c5, and now there is no rook e8 as I am the one who is controlling that square. So black has to defend this pawn. Let's see how he's going to defend that one. And depending upon his move, we will decide what to do next. Okay, let's pin that knight now. So once we get the chance of trading the rook, we will do that. Let's hit the bishop. And it is also a nice square for our king. Now let me think actually. Should I offer? Let's offer a bishop trade. Yeah, let's try to trade the pieces because we are up a pawn. If we can trade off all these pieces, the king and pawn endgame will be completely winning. So let's go for that idea. We do have knight g4 as well, which will target the queen. And look at this weakness. And now this weakness can feel for black. If I can get my queen on d5 or e6, his king can get tossed around along with the knight jumping on g4. Okay, I think I should improve the knight first with knight g4. We are also controlling e5. And once we move the queen, we are going to play the move basically queen d3. Yeah, let's go queen d3. Now the knight is pinned. And we can improve our queen with queen d6. Then queen c7, attacking the rook. Okay, he's attacking my knight, but it is weakening too much. You are opening up your king like too much. And all of these moves are premature move. You are just not playing it in the right way. Now look at all of these squares. And this pawn in itself can become a huge weakness. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat, guys. Can you sack the rook? Yeah, we can sack the rook. Okay, he controls this square. So I like the look of queen f5 offering a queen trade. But let's improve the queen again with queen d5. Now we are hitting that pawn. And we can jump in with the knight. Okay, let's take that pawn. I think I can take that knight as well. But he has this check and he will pick up the knight back. So actually, let's start with this pawn first. Then I can go back with check, knight g4, which attacks the queen, which defends the pawn on f2, and you have to move the queen, and then we are going to capture this knight. So that was a nice maneuver. If you start with knight g4, okay, here we can't go knight g4 immediately as this pawn is controlling that square. So we first take that pawn with check, king move, we zigzag the queen again. Okay, we are not going to take that queen and help him. Rather, we are going to take this knight, and f2 is still defended by the knight. And now the game is over basically because we are up a piece and up a pawn. Not up only one pawn, we are up two pawns. Right? Let's collect all of these pawns and the game is over. Bro, you are playing London today? Right now I'm not playing London, but maybe I can play that in the next game. Go ahead, you can get that one. I have the chance of going for this one. Let's just go here. We are going to take this pawn with the knight, and then we will push all of the pawns. You have the if you have the connected passer, that can be the best thing you can have in chess. These pawns are self-sufficient. Let's defend the knight. And now we are just going to push this pawn slowly and surely, and the game is over. There's nothing to play. Brother, I would say that you had the plenty of time on your clock. You play all the move like instantly. I have the experience, so I can play some fast move. But if you do not have that much experience, just go slow. You have 10 minutes on the clock. Use your time. Make 5 knights. No, no, it would be funny. Take that with the check. Push the pawns with check. And now we can take that rook. Let's take here. Okay, let's get a rook. Let's get another rook. No, there was that square. I don't need this knight. Okay, I think I have this one. Oh no, it goes this way. Okay, let's get this one as well. What is going on, man? Why are not designing? Let's get that one. Okay, now I think I have that. Now I think it should be. But the problem is he can just go there. So I have to go this way. Yeah. And now there is this way, but then he will make contact with that. So I'm trying to set up that one, but it's not there. Okay, now I think I can have that. Yeah, now there is this one. Let's go here, cut off the king. And now this. This, oh, there is this knight. There is this knight, so this is not going to be made. Okay, maybe I can go here, then here, and then this is mate. Okay, anyway. GG. Next one, guys. I am 689. I want to see how much long I can handle 2000s. Please play with me. Wow, everybody's in no mind. Let's play against. I have played this guy, Wyzek. Okay, let's play against 689. Wow, 73 people are watching and there are only 18 likes. Why, guys? Why? Make it to the 25. We are just 7 likes away from 80. Sorry, 25 likes. Do it now. Okay, this is the English opening. He opted for c4, knight c3. And according to his rating, which is 689, English opening is like too much. English opening is like too much. If you do not know how to position your pieces perfectly, you might have some problem if you don't know the ideas. We are just going to play bishop e7, finishing the development and followed by kingside castle. Toxic, how do you getting so much XP? Yeah, because he is commenting too much. Yeah, there is only 22 likes, guys. Still, we are 3 likes away from 25 likes. This game also make all rooks. It will be funny, but let's try. Next, we are going to castle. And we can put this rook onto the c file. Okay, if you guys just run out of ideas after the opening, just follow these instructions. Once you castle, try to improve all of your pieces. Let's say this rook is not doing much of the thing in the corner. So you can say that there is a semi-open c file on the board. We can simply put our rook onto that c file. Queen is on the back rank, so we can improve our queen by playing queen c7 as well. So it is a good idea just to keep your rook onto the semi-open or completely open file. Okay, he's going for d5. I can take, but I don't like this fact. I can also go e5, but the knight is hanging. And if I move my knight anywhere, then he can take there twice. Let's take this pawn first. I guess pawn takes or knight takes is his move. Are you? अरे यार इसने rapid भेजा है yeah brother. Okay, he takes that with the pawn. Takes that with the pawn. I like the look of knight b4. Yeah, let's go for knight b4. Just triple attacking this pawn on d5. Like yes, Leonte, whoa, what? Like, don't spam messages, brother. Uh, Bro, play with me. You have told yesterday because as well, you have to wait, brother. So many players are still waiting. Views drop when you said they should like crazy. No, views usually drop when we finish the game. I don't know what. Okay, he's defending that pawn with the bishop. Okay, let's improve the rook first now with rook c8. Wow, Prasant with the 50 rupees super chat. Wow, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much for your super chat. Can we play a game, bro? Of course, you have paid for that. So I will give you that chance. Bye. Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Prashant. I appreciate it. I want to play against you. Aryan, you have to wait, brother. There are so many players already who are waiting, who are in the queue. Maybe I should take a note who are interested. Okay, let's hit this bishop with h6 first. H6 is always one of the moves which you can play. Just hitting that bishop, taking control of that square, and now we have the bishop on this diagonal. And we are already threatening bishop takes c3, bc, and then rook takes c3. And another idea to just put this knight on c5 and look at these squares are now controlled. These squares are now controlled. And let's go. Let's see. He's still making some good amount of move. And maybe I have some ideas now. He goes for that. But now that's a fork. And there is nothing. There is no threat. You can go knight f5. I will just slide my king over. Yeah, let's go for this fork first of all. We are going to get one of the exchange. We are also taking that pawn, so we can leave the exchange, go for the pawn. That is also an idea. But this time, I think we are going to get an exchange. There is the move knight f5, not threatening mate, but threatening knight is at 6 check. But after knight f5, we can simply queen. What is the idea of this move? There is nothing on this diagonal. So we are simply going to take one of the rook. I am probably going to take that rook. And after rook takes, okay, he is threatening mate. He is threatening mate, so that was a nice idea. If I go g6, I think his idea is to sack the knight. Then takes that with check, king h7, and there is a mate. Whoa! Wow, I completely overlooked this idea. He sacked the rook for this idea. Oh wow. Is there defense, guys? g6, knight takes g6. fg, queen takes g6 comes with check, king h8 will be forced, and queen h7 is mate. Oh wow. And g6 is kind of forced. We do not have any other alternative. Wow, man. Okay, I think we have to play g6. Brother, rook e1, there is this check, king f8, check, king e7. That is playable. But I think we are going to lose this knight anyway. So it is better to throw this check in. We are just trying to deflect one of his pieces. If he takes that with the knight, then we can actually go g6. That is my idea. Yeah, knight check. And if he takes that with the bishop, then again I can go for this one. As there will be no checkmate, we can drop that bishop back. And if you don't take my knight, then we will go for rook e8. Yeah, if you don't take my knight, then we will go for rook e8, allow this check, king f8, queen h8 check, king e7, and I think I will be fine and out of the woods. But that was a very, very nice idea by my opponent. Oh, he takes that with the queen, but now I can eliminate your knight. There is no meeting attack. And if he goes back to f5, then we have g6 simply. I don't even know what is this move threatening. There is this check, but king h8. You just forgot that your queen is not leading this attack. So I can simply drop this bishop back, and we are up a piece. We are up a rook, guys. King h8, that's not mate. I think he's just thinking that the bishop is the queen. That's not. And actually, I like the look of g6. Yeah, let's go g6. Let's trap this bishop as well. He will sack this bishop, fg, queen takes g6, and then we have queen f6 offering a queen trade and attacking f2. And the game is basically going to be over, as I'm not seeing there is anything else. Okay, he is going for that bishop, but let's eliminate this one now. If he takes here, my queen can get itself on g5 square, attacking d5. GG. All rooks, let's see if we can get the chance. GM Sachin. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to do. Let's attack the queen now. Oh, actually, I allow this check, man. What the fuck is this? And now I have to get myself into the line of fire of this one. Getting overexcited for no reason. Now I'm losing, I guess. Yeah, I have to give up the queen. Because I can't go king g8. I have to go king g7 or king s8. And there is some discover attack. And the question is there any discover attack? There is that knight. If I goes here, there is knight h5. Same for king h8. There is knight h5 check. King g8 and queen g7 is mate. Oh man, I just run queen takes. I completely blundered this game. Fucked up. Okay, let's try to survive this game somehow. I messed up. I messed up. Okay, this is still defended. 76. Yeah, let's go for this. The bishop is defending this one. Rook is also defending. And now our idea is to just put the rook behind this pawn and start pushing this parcel. This is the only thing. There is no mate. Where are you seeing checkmate, man? What? There was back rank mate. Oh, wow. My bad, guys. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm playing like stupid. I'm playing like stupid. I just completely missed the mate. Okay, that is what happened once you blunder. It is very hard to get out of that moment. When you blunder something, you just forgot about your moves. Even opponent missed three bishop. Where? Okay, I think he's preparing this move now, and it is going to be hard. And now he smells the blood. He smells the blood. I should have gone h5, I guess, to stop this move. If I take, there is this check, and I'm not in time. This is a threat. I fucked up. I have to go for this one. Oh, at least that was the move. Oh, it takes that rook. Wow. Let's defend this. Oh, I should have get that one, man. What am I doing? I'm just not playing well now. Okay, can we create a, what do we call it? भाई यार portrait live कैसे करते हैं? I think we do have a fortress at least. Yeah, I think we do have a fortress because bishop is well defended. Bishop is defending the rook. The rook is defending the seventh rank. Rook is defending the pawn. So I don't think he can win this game. At least we can save this game because I think we have the fortress. Check, king f7. Check king f7, and if I can take that pawn somehow, then I don't think our position will be much worse. Let's start with this check. Now we can go back. Just defending that, I will always. Oh, you blunder, man! You blunder, and now it is completely dead. Fix the opposition, force him into the zugzwang, and the game is over. Let's deep freeze this pawn, improve the king. Just go here, and now just collect this pawn. Do not pre-move because he can just start pushing this one. I don't need to take those pawns. I can just collect this one and get this one. Defend one of the pawns. Bro, now play with me, bullet, cause you bullied me. No, brother, I'm so sorry. I have to play against another. Now say cheating. No. I never said that in this game because I know that I just blundered at the end. Not at the end, in the middle over there. I feel he is cheating. He was playing some of the good tactics. He was actually mixing with a bot moves. I don't know, but I don't want to comment on those things because you guys will always support that guy. I know I completely blundered over there, so there is no point to say that he was cheating. I think he was lazy. Bro, when you missed mate in one, opponent could do queen takes bishop. Let's see. Let's see where did I miss the main. Okay, it was mate in one, but queen is not making contact with the bishop. Right, and after this move, here he can play this move. Here he can play this. Yeah, because the pawn is pinned completely. Yeah, was waiting as well. He missed that. Okay, it was a 4. Let's turn on the engine actually. Yeah, it is a draw. It is a draw because he is never going to create a passer as we have 2 on 2. And the bishop is well defended, and the bishop is also defending the rook. The rook is defending the 7th. So that is nothing for white. All in all, it should have been a draw. If anybody is winning, it's black because black can try to attack his queen and the king at the same time, which just happens over here. And yeah, that was the point. Okay, let's play against Aryan Pro. He's 2175. He's sending the challenge from couple of minutes. Let's see. This is going to be a hard game as he is the highest rated player in the chat, I guess. Okay, let's go for the Ninja Indian defense. Okay, we have already played and I have won. I have won a game against this guy. Let's go for d5 here. Okay, we are going to recapture with the pawn, play the move c6, open up the bishop's diagonal. Okay, let's go for c6 here. Just solidifying this pawn chain, and now bishop g4 actually pins that knight, and now knight d7 supports the knight as well. Okay, I want to keep the bishop. I don't want to give up the bishop when there is no need to kill that. Okay, he's hitting that. Okay, let's take that because I want to control the e. Now we are going to castle, put the rook on e8, and we will try to pressurize those pawns somehow. Let's go for that. Queen a5. Let's see how he's going to defend. Maybe queen d2 and he's fine. Queen d2 and he's fine. He can't go rook c1 because then I can take the a3 pawn at least. So I think queen d2 and he's fine. Yeah. So he goes queen c1. Now let's go here. Attacking the bishop and double attacking the pawn. Bishop has to move, I guess. Or can he play rook c3? Or can he play rook ec1? No, I don't think he can play that move because we have a tactic which I'm not going to show you on the stream And this is the game against the viewer. Oh, he goes for that. And he misses the simple tactics. Which moves will win the game on the spot, guys? You guys can see that. Can you give me the chat? Which moves win on the spot for black? He just completely 2175 misses this tactic. Insane. I think you guys can find this one easy. This one is easy. I'm giving you 10 seconds. I'm giving you 10 seconds, guys. Yeah. Bishop takes 9. Bishop takes f3. Yeah, removing the guard, guys. This is the tactics of removing the defender. This knight is the only defender of this bishop. So we remove the defender by playing bishop takes f3. And there is nothing on this diagonal to capture for this bishop. That's why this tactic is working. Take that knight with the bishop, and after bishop takes f3, we have knight takes c5, and we are going to be up a piece, and the game is over. And the bro play the super chat person. Yeah, I just forgot about that. I'm so sorry. After this game, I have to play against Prasant. Prasant, after this game, you can send me the challenge. Can you please tell me what is your username? I think you are Gujarati. No, brother, I'm not Gujarati. Okay, now we have to change our plan, which is to just shift the attention from king's queen side to the king side. Shift the attention, take that pawn, get the knight back, get the queen involved, and just beat this guy. Okay, he's attacking that, so let's go at 6. There is nothing to capture now, and we are going to involve the queen pretty much quickly. Okay, brother, I will play against you. Let's go knight g5 back. Okay, still some works is required. Let's cement this knight over here. If he takes, I think I can take that with the rook, which he's not going to do. Okay, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to speed up, but now e3 is hanging. The moment I bring my queen into the game will be over. Yeah, let's try to do that. Now knight here. Let's unpin this pawn. I'm going to play queen e7, just attacking that pawn on e3. But he has the semi-open g and h5, so it can be very hard to defend. And we have to be very precise. Well, it looks like these rooks are going to be annoying along with the bishop and the queen. But the good thing about his position and our position is he's not going to have easy time involving the queen into the game because bishop is in the way and king is still in the way. And we are going to play queen e7 to attack the e3 pawn, and he has to be tied down with the defense. Then there is knight c4 as well, and he has to give up the bishop. He has to be so. भाई आपका एक हाथ माउस पे है और दूसरा पता नहीं कहाँ है नीचे. अरे भाई another hand is on my mouth. But the funny thing is, wow, look at that sacrifice. I'm not going to accept that one because if I accept this one, there's queen takes g6, threatening checkmate on g7. And if you try to defend that with the rook, suddenly there's this rook sack. So I'm not going to fall for that. But still, let's think. Queen e7. If he takes, then I just take it back. Queen e7. Rook takes, I just take it back. And there is no problem there. Okay, let's go here. I'm not going to fall for your bishop sack because I'm already up in material, so I'm not going to be greedy. Sometimes you have to leave something behind. Don't be greedy every time because you can lose the game. लोग क्या क्या लिख रहे हैं और आप पढ़ भी रहे हैं. वाह भाई आपको कितने ईयर लगे इस रेटिंग तक आने में. मुझे भाई almost 3.5 years, or you can say like yeah, 3.5 years. Okay, now I think we are attacking that one, and he just forgot about that. That's check, and the game is over. The game is over. Let's take another pawn. Get the rook involved. Knight c4 is there, and there is nothing to play for. Yeah, let's take that with the queen. Offer a queen trade as knight is. Brother, you are 2175. It doesn't feel that way. Like anytime. Okay, now he's attacking that one, and that can be problem. Hmm. If I goes there, that will be a blunder. He just takes pawn. Is if I go still, yeah, looks fine. I can also try to get this one. Knight g8 is also there, but knight g8 is passive. I think king h7 is fine. Let's go for king h7. Everything is defended. We just need to develop along the e file, and the game is basically over. It's been don't take. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yo, bro, can we play next match rapid? Dawson, you have to wait, brother. I have to play against Prashant. I don't know what he's trying. Let's go knight c4, attack the queen. There is this check now. And rook is nicely controlling e file, and there are lot of threats. We can also go knight h5. Don't move your queen to g5. Yeah, yeah, brother, I have that idea. I'm seeing this one. How long you will stream? I will be streaming till 9 p.m. today. So there is no hurry. Okay, he goes there, which allow this check. And we are going to develop quickly. I think he's preparing rook h1 and he's going for that. I think I can just win his queen. Or there is this check. We can start with this check first. And then this one will win the queen. We don't need to give up two rooks for that. If he goes here, I think this results to a mate. Sharp, rook g3 and then mate. Take the black knight. How can I take my own knight, brother? So funny. Now queen take the rook g3 is the only move as rook is controlling this rank, knight is controlling f1. So there is nothing than rook g3. We just takes and deliver mate. That's easy. And we can make it to the 40th like, guys. Now we are at 32 likes. We can make it to the 40 like. There is no tactic now. Yes, Subham Upadhyay. Hello, good evening, brother. What are you thinking, brother? I'm coming. Let's wait for his move. Okay, so he designs, we win the game. That's that's nice. Let's go. Okay, I have to play against Prasant now as he has sent me the super chat, so he deserves the game. Brother, I'm sending you the challenge, but for unrated game. You have sent it me for rated. So let's play unrated. And again, I'm accepting everyone's friend request, guys. And if you guys are enjoying the game, do hit that like button. Just help the algorithm to push this stream to the more people. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe the channel and become a nice member of this community, which is growing nicely. Brother, accept that one. I have sent it to the challenge already. What are you doing? Just trade his rook then buyer. Let's leave those things. Let's see. Bro, play with me. Because you have to wait, brother. भाई आपकी क्या कोई ऑफिशियल फीडे रेटिंग है? नहीं brother, I do not have the official FIDE rating. Brother, where are you, Prashant? Are you there, guys? Prashant Zada, where are you, man? संजीव भाई अपनी एज तो बता दो. मेरी एज क्या है भाई? मेरी एज है 85. Bro, how do you handle the blunder? Brother, you just have to reduce the amount of blunder. Why you are not accepting my friend request? I'm accepting your. I have accepted everyone's friend request. From where and how to learn chess tactics? Brother, if you have money, then you can purchase chess.com diamond membership. And if you don't have the money, then you can find some tactics on leashes for free. And if you don't want to use leashes, there is an app for free. I think called Chess Coach, I guess, which you can try. There are multiple tactics which you can look after, and that app alone can help you to reach 15 to 1600. 85 क्या बोल रहे हो यार real Prasad, why are sending me the challenge for rated game? And as I have said again and again, just send me the challenge for unrated. And when I'm sending you the unrated challenge, you are not accepting that one. Okay, finally you accepted that one. Let's go for 1e4. I sent you unrated rapid challenge, but why you are not accepting? Viraj Patel, brother, I have to play against this guy. After this, I can play against you. This is the Philidor defense. Let's go d4. Bro, please give any tips for 1000. Brother, for 1000, you don't need to do much of the things. Just improve your pattern recognition in chess and just try to analyze your own games. You can find your own mistakes after every game, so do that. And now, at 1000, you do have to learn some tactics and some ideas in chess, like discover attack, check, pins, skewer, double attack, and forks. These are the tactics which you have to learn so that you can find that in the game quickly. Thank you so much for that, advice. Welcome, brother. This time I will go with the black Vizvek. Okay, brother. Okay. Okay, thank you for playing with me. I have sent you friend request. Please accept mine V. Okay, brother, I will accept. Okay, now Queen B6 is such a nice move which attacks the pawn on B2. I don't want to trade the queen with Queen B3, so I can go to B1 to defend this one. There is some pressure on the D4 pawn, but D4 pawn is sufficiently defended by the C pawn and this knight. And next we are going to remaneuver this knight to G3. If you are the one who usually play the Italian game or Real Lopez, then you might know that the knight from B1 usually gets remaneuvered to G3. Okay, he goes for A5. मेरी accent Gujarati है, really? I'm from Bihar, brother. When you will accept my challenge, Abhishek? Oh man, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, really. I don't know what should I do. Maybe after this game we can switch back to the Blitz section, and then I can get a chance to play against maximum players. I don't know what the heck is the even idea of Queen A7. Oh, look at that advanced move. 1200 is finding this move. Wow. First playing Queen A7 so that you can push this pawn up to B5. Wow, impressive. I got F5 squared for my knight. इसीलिए मैंने पूछा कि गुजराती हो. नहीं भाई, मैं गुजराती है. हाँ, वही लगता है. इससे है कि गुजराती की इंग्लिश फोर्स. I'm waiting from yesterday because there's one. Okay, just after this game, switch back to the Blitz game, guys. After this game, everybody just send me the challenge for Blitz game. 3 plus 0. Okay, he's giving up this bishop, but I think my knight is better placed here. So actually, I like the position. What is this? No, I think it's fine. He's not cheating. भाई 100 में से 90 लोग तो आपको गुजराती बोलते हैं लगता है कुछ तो है funny funny funny. Okay, let's show h3. The idea is to stop knight g4. Oh, I could have taken that pawn on b5. I missed that. Would have taken that pawn. By the way, I am next. 100 में से 100 लोगों को लगेगा कि भाई गुजराती है अरे भाई. Now there is no option. We have to go bishop c2. Wow, that was such a nice move. He wants to move this knight, but if he moves this knight directly, the bishop will be hanging. So bishop f8 first, and now knight h5. Going for this square, I guess. 22. Why we see good move after playing something else? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you realize that you have blundered just after playing that move, and you find the good move. Yeah, these are the things which you cannot leave behind. You have to face this one. Personally, I faced this like multiple times. Like I just blundered the game with some moves, and then I just realized that I should have gone there, which is bad actually. Oh, this is kind of closed position. Not a single pawns have been traded off. What is this? Now g4 looks very interesting. I can win a pawn there. Yeah, let's go for g4. Knight is hanging, so knight f4 is the only move. Then we take that with the bishop, ef, and then queen takes f4. Oh, he eliminates our bishop first. So I'm going to take that with the e pawn. Wow. But now the pawn on d5 will be hanging. So after this, bishop takes ef, queen takes f4, knight takes d5, hits the queen. This is still not over. We have to be careful, guys. Okay, first of all, let's see where he's going to move the knight. What? Oh, he's counter attacking this. Wow. And we can't even start with bishop takes f6 because he will get his knight back. But I can simply move my knight and you do not have the f4 square as well. Oh, you don't have f4 as well now. So your knight is now completely trapped. At least in the last position, you can save the knight for a pawn. But now you can't save the knight. Right or wrong? Knight is still trapped. Knight is still trapped. Where will you move it? Let's improve this knight now. And now if knight goes back, I can even trade that and put the bishop on d4. And then we can involve our queen. We are already up a piece. Okay, he's attacking this. King h2, defend that. Everything is defended. We need to bring our queen into the game quickly. Because this queen is very active and knight can be problematic sometimes. Maybe rook g1 is a good move. Just trying to take control of the g5. भाई ये बार बार हवा से क्या खा रहे हो हवा से नहीं okay he's giving up this one but for what why he's giving up the rook is there some trap I'm not seeing that these squares are well controlled I'm just going to put the rook on g5 sir I defeat 1050 bot wow congratulations brother even Sanjeev bro can beat that bot SB and now rook g4 is coming queen has to get out of here and then we will develop along the g file with huge pressure down the line. Wow. That is one of the move. If I go rook g4, there is suddenly queen takes check, king move, and rook will be hanged. So I will just have to eliminate this one. And after this, we are going to play rook g4. Queen has to move. I think I should just take this pawn because there is no threat after e takes f4. After e takes e4, there is bishop takes e4, and everything is defended. Now we are going to play this move. Oh, okay, he is taking this discover check. f3 or bishop f3. f3 weaken this square. Rook is already controlling. So let's go for f3, rook g4 next. And this pawn will never get pushed, so you cannot activate your bishop. Rook g4 and rook g1 is coming. He stopped rook g4. Wow. Okay, then I'm going to develop along the g5. En passant is there. And still, you are not going to open up this diagonal for your bishop. I'm just not going to allow that. Do you see the queen sack? No. Was there a queen sack? I think no need to wait a century to play with you. I'm so sorry, brother. Okay, I think I need to wait a century to play with you. I'm so sorry. Maybe after this one, we guys can start playing. Okay, let's open up the Z file now. Double up and deliver mate in a couple of moves. After this game, please guys, do send me the challenge for only Blitz team 3+0. Then I can play against maximum viewers. I want to play against everyone. I want to play against everyone. And again, 65 people are watching and there are only 41 like guys. We can make it to the 50 like. We are just 9 away. Okay, he stops rook g1. Let's offer a queen trade now. And we can also activate the queen on the queen side if he does not trade here. If he trade the queen, the game is basically over. Okay, now we can go there. No, queen is controlling that. So let's hit the queen one more time. Let's hit the queen one more time. And maybe we can slide our rook over to h6 to throw this check. I can beat Samara about with 94% accuracy. Wow. You guys are so good at chess. Okay, so 64 people are watching now. 42 likes. My eyes are kind of itching. Okay, now let's triple up along the d file, sorry, z file. And I can also invoke the queen via g5 to attack this pawn somehow. Okay, he stopped rook h6 by playing queen h8. Makes sense. Oh, I should have gone like queen b6. That was the way to throw that check in. Okay, I don't need to do anything here. I can even let go of this pawn. It's time to activate the queen. There is this nasty check. And I think it is going to be mate in a couple of moves. I can also push d6 to open up a line of attack on the rook. Okay, let's pin this bishop first of all. And now rook g7 check is a threat. Let me recapture this first of all. I don't want to allow that capture. He can get closer to the promotion. This check looks like the game is over. Yeah, check, king f8, rook g8, queen takes, rook takes g8 will be mate. I should have gone there immediately. Yeah, there was a mate. Anyway, this checkmate is still there. Let's see if he can find the defense. Brother, I need coaching. Brother, you have to contact me via email if you want to get a coaching. I beat Levy bot with 96% accuracy using Hikaru bot. Right? Right, Jasmine? Check, check, and mate. I beat Levy bot with 96% accuracy. Crazy, man. By using Hikaru bot. Okay, next one, guys. Next one. Okay, Sakuna. Who is Sakuna, brother? Using Hikaru bot. Brother, please keep it to the 3 minute dates. Because is it your ID? Is it your ID? Okay, let's go for one e4. Okay, we are facing the Scandinavian. Okay, let's try to beat this one. Check bishop e2, d4 here, bishop d2, putting the bishop onto the line of fire of that. Okay, I'm gonna castle here. Maybe I can go s3 now. Just put the rook on e5. He is behind development. We are completely developed. Nice. Our king is castle, knight is active, rook is active, bishop is active on this diagonal. We can save this knight toward the king side by playing knight g3. We can put our rook on e5. And I think we are fine for the sake of one pawn. For the sake of one pawn. And there is a threat of knight takes c7 check. And I don't think there is any defense from that for that. All of these squares are controlled. So you have to go for that alone move. Let's take that and get the rook in the corner. And that's GG. We are up a rook. Rook takes b7 is there. And I think this is resignable. Knight's hanging. You can't go here. You have to go this way. Then I will just move. Okay, he goes there. Can I hit this? No. Let's attack the queen. Queen b1 defends the rook. And look at the development of black pieces. He is not active. So that was a poison pawn. That's why I said that one. And sometimes you are not supposed to take the pawn on b2 because in 90% of the chances that b2 pawn is poisoned. So just leave that pawn if you are not so sure that you can evacuate your queen perfectly or you can save your queen side. And in this case, after taking that pawn like queen takes b2, this move just cost his the entire game. And look at the development of his pieces. He's so late. I can even sack this rook. Knight takes, queen takes comes with check. King here or here, there's queen c7 check. And it feels like we have something. But I think we should improve the position of the bishop first. Let's go for this one. And now this check looks like the way to go. We are already up a piece, so it makes sense to sack the exchange because we have huge activity. Okay, we can trade the queen here, or we can keep the queen by playing just this. I'm just taking this one. Yeah, let's just take this one. But the knight will be hanging. Shit. No. Oh, if I goes for this one, the knight will be hanging. Oh, it is actually now hard. I think I misplayed this one, guys. I misplayed this one. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I just misplayed this. Yeah, I should not have gone for that which I played. I think now he's fine. I go for the fancy move, which just going to be costing me the game. Okay, still let's try to outplay him in this end game. Check. We are still up 2 pawns, so I think we should keep going. The rook is passive. Mm, let's play f3. There is no checkmate. I can just go there, and these pawns are any. I think we are still winning. We are still winning. You might get rook if you play rook d1. Okay, now let's go g4. Hit the knight. Knight has to move itself anywhere. Check. I have simple king f2, and again knight is handy. We are going to collect all of the pawns. I think knight f6 is the only move. Bishop takes f6, g takes f6, rook takes f6, a6 will fall, and then h7 pawn will fall as well. Bro, will you play bullet with me? I'm so sorry, brother. I cannot play. I cannot play like bullet. Takes. We are now up 3 pawns. Hi Sanjeev, how I'm fine, Anup Kumar. I'm fine, Anup Kumar. What about you, man? How are you doing? And welcome back to the stream. Okay, let's go for that pawn. I don't need to defend the c2 pawn because this is outside pawn. I'm your new subscriber, brother. When will you play with me? Viraj Patel, brother, you have to wait. I think I should just push this pawn. Yeah, let's just go for this pawn. We don't need to we do not need like countless pawn. We have just 3 extra pawns and we can just get a queen. Just cut off the rook, sorry, king. Check. And we are going to be pushing these pawns slowly but sure. He will throw this check. I have king h4, king g5, h6, etc. etc. Just trade rooks. Yeah, we can trade the rooks once we get the chance. But I think without even trading the rooks, we are winning. Without even trading the rooks, we are winning the game. Now let's push this one. Check. King g6. Check f6. And now let's go here. Do not allow any counterplay from behind. And now h7, h8 is come. I'm telling you from 5 day. Okay, after this one, Abhishek, what is your username? What is your username, brother? Can you tell me that? By the way, we are just 4 likes away from getting 50 likes, guys. Okay, let's trade the rook. There is no stalemate. If you go there, there is checkmate. If you go there, then I'm getting a queen. Hmm. Kavi. Bro, why no bullet? Because I'm just trying to play some Blitz game. Okay, next one, Abhishek. You can send me the challenge, Spider-Man. You can send me the challenge, brother. But make sure it is 3 plus 0. Viraj Patel, after Abhishek, I will play against you. After Abhishek, I will play against you. Wow, 56 people are watching now. Oh, we are just making it, guys. We are 3 likes away from 50 likes. Three, three. Do it now. Kesab, Sini Gupta, you have to wait. Okay, Abhishek, do it right now. Do it quickly, man. Bullet is even faster, so you can play more viewers. No, but the only guy who wants to play Bullet is you. Abhishek, yes, I know that Spider-Man is your ID, so just send me the challenge. Make sure it is 3 plus 0 and unrated. Make sure it is 3 plus 0 and unrated. Make sure it is 3 plus 0 and unrated. Do it now. What are you doing? Case up, brother. Just wait for one more game. Okay, let's play the game against Spider-Man. Okay, I'm second. Yeah, after this, I'm going to play a V Hospital. Make it happen. Yeah. Okay, let's go for knight f6. Okay, this time I'm going to be playing King's Indian. Let's go for d6, g6, bishop g7. Actually, this is now perk. I can take, not a big problem. I can trade the queen, but usually I don't like to trade the queen. Let's We are double attacking the pawn, so he has to defend that. I will send you after this match 3 plus 0. Okay, yes, okay, that's good. That's good. I suck at bits, but fine. Okay, let's castle now. Put the pawn on e6, play d6. Let's go e6 so that he cannot push e6 to create weaknesses. And I think now we have to change our plan. We are going to play the double Fianchetto setup by playing d6 and bishop b7. He wants to get the rook there to indirectly skewer my queen. I can slide my queen over to e8. How to play 1 minute game? Just move. Yeah, please, Mikes. Just move. You just have to believe on your instinct. Anybody have guts to play with me? No. Sri Krishna, I do not have guts. Maybe you can find another one. Okay, let's go knight c5, attacking the bishop. Okay, he's giving me the option of taking that bishop, but let's improve our knight. Put the rook on d5. Okay, now. Okay, let's go h6 first. He's pinning our knight. Okay, I can take that, but then queen takes double attack. Let's start with h6. I can take this, but then you got this one. And rook will be trapped. So let's take that. Knight goes back. Now we are going to unpin the knight, defend the pawn on c5, ready to play rook d8. Oh wow. c7 is falling. Do I have this one? No. I have to click. Oh man, I mouse clicked this one. Queen e8 was my move. I mouse clicked. Man, now he's just going to trade everything. Now he's just going to trade everything. So bad. Oh wow. Now I cannot survive this game because there is literally nothing to play for. Still, let's try to make it annoying for him because we have the bishop here and a rook. Okay, he's attacking this pawn. Can I go here? Let's start with this check. Hmm. Is there anything, guys? I'm not seeing that one. Wow. He's also playing like so instantly. So he's not giving me time as well. Let's go for this pawn. Take that with the queen. Fuck. Oh wow. and resign. 900 elo so good now. Everybody is so good once I'm playing with the viewers. White is better actually here. White is already winning. White not winning, but white has used as 1.5. And look at how quickly he maneuvered his pieces. Actually, his time usage is kind of suspicious. Look at 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, that was inaccurate, but not that much. 2 seconds. Here he thinks for like 11 seconds. Again, he goes back to 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 5 seconds. What? Also, okay, here he thinks for 20 seconds. But then he just switched back to insane mode, like 1 second, a couple of seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds again, 2 seconds, 7 seconds. Yeah. But basically, at this moment, I was fine. I was, oh, it is already winning for white. Can you believe that? It is already winning for white. And he found this nice maneuver. He spotted that this is inaccurate and he played this move. And look at that maneuver now. It is a miss. Computer just wants to push this pawn, but I don't know why. And look at that move. Played with 1 second on the board. Okay, he takes that knight with 1 second. He goes back with 1 second. And he goes here with 3 seconds, and white is already winning. And completely, I was playing this one. Let's see what is the continuation after this one. And still, so is it is annoying because the bishop is hanging, knight is pinned, and my position is like so complicated. Okay, let me actually look upon some of his games because it was like kind of unnatural. It doesn't feel that he was 900. Okay, let's see the quality of game in some of his games. Okay, recently he was playing Bullet, so it will make some sense if he was out for some rapid games. Let's see. You guys will just compare them. Yeah, fine, makes sense. Wow. He has 8 minutes 20 seconds on the clock and he hung the bishop here. Oh, that too with check. Okay, now somehow he manages to win this game. Wow, man. Okay, he's attacking that. Oh, so black messed up somehow. Okay, yeah, the piece back. Now, at this moment, he resigned because there is a mate threat. Okay, anyway, let's leave these things. He played like this in rapid. He played even better in Blitz. Yeah, he played so much better in Blitz section. And I do not have any proof that I can like prove that he was cheating or not. So I'm just going to leave this thing. You guys can send me. And now let's play against that guy. Where is he? He was Raj. Raj, where are you? What is your username, brother Raj? We can play now. Yes, we can play. I am not 900. I am 21 and rapid and 21 and blade and don't talk about bleach. Wow. Yeah, this is always going to be the thing. Whenever someone beats me lower rated and you criticize them, everybody is going to have that point. I'm 2100. I'm like 2500. This is so funny. Why everybody is going for this tactic? If you are 2100, let's play with original ID, right? If you are that much good, why are you just hiding your reality? And I have faced this same excuses like multiple times, almost 10 times, which is so annoying. Everybody just makes these excuses. Once you criticize them. Let's go bishop h6. Okay, let me focus on this game now, guys. Can I go d5? No, okay, let's go d5. Now the d6 pawn will be a backward pawn. I'm still defending e4. I don't know what is the idea of bishop a6 because you are not getting knight d3 as well. Rook c1. Okay, I think he wants to go there. I'm not gonna allow knight f4. In g2 to defend that. Here. Can I kick out this knight? Knight b7 is the move. How to improve the position, guys? Maybe I can expand on the queen side. Looks interesting though. Let's threaten to take this knight and damage his pawn structure. Now queen c5. That is well defended by the knight and the rook. And again, can I go b4? b4 is a threat, I guess, because he has to go back, and then I can move this knight. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see what he's going to play. I think we are better now in the position and on the clock as well. I can also just go bishop e2 to offer this bishop trade, and then we can quickly develop along the c file with rook c2. e4 I don't want to play. Okay, I missed this flow. Not a big deal. We are down in exchange now. We have to survive this game somehow, guys. I completely overlooked that. What is the idea of this? I don't know. Oh, fuck off! Why misses that? Insane. What should I say? Wow, in order to play fast, he's making some mistakes. I'm not going to trade. Stay here. Empty. Well, I think he's going to beat me on time. We're really, really struggling. Let's hit the knight. I completely overlooked that his queen is getting him. Now it's me. Let me resign. Knight f5 was the threat. Well, let's see. I just completely overlooked that fork. That was completely out of my mind. Completely out of my mind. Okay, white has an S here. And how did I miss knight b4? Attacking a7, attacking d6. Oh man. I missed the key move. And again, computer just wants to hit this knight. I delayed that move. Again, computer is screaming to go b5. Queen g5 is inactive, means queen h6 is blunder because now there is a 4 actually. And now black is clearly better. He is just going to. Okay, he misses that one by playing fast. So that was a lucky moment. I missed knight g5 with the idea of knight e6. Wow, man, this is inevitable. How did I miss that one? That was okay. Anyway, let's keep going. 2010, Ravindra is sending me the challenge. I think it's the first game you lost in the street. No, no, no. I have lost many other games as well. Okay, another park is on the board. You 2100 half. I am not 2100. This is fake. This is fake, guys. Zero is not there. I am using some Chrome extension to show the zero in between. But my small brother has taken mine. Okay, Abhishek, I am just accepting your talk. Let's leave that point behind. Let's defend this one. A3, there is nothing there. Knight c4 is coming potentially to attack the queen. And now queen d2 going for bishop h6 idea. I can trade. Okay, but I have already played a3, so this open a file is not that much big issue for us. Let's drop this bishop back. I don't want to give that up. We are going to treat this bishop, and somehow we'll try to go f4, f5, and attack him on the king side. How old are you, brother? Let's leave that point behind, brother. There is nothing to do with the age. There is nothing to do with age. Okay, let's take that. F4. It's the knight. Let's go back to rook f1, and we are going to prepare f5. Maybe also we can go g4. But g4 will be too much. I don't know. F5. If it takes here, we are going to recapture. If it takes here, then again there is e takes f5, and f6 can be a threat. If we don't take f6 is a big threat. After three lost, finally defeat Krishna sir. Wow, who is Krishna sir? What? There's mate. You can't stop that one, right? This is impossible to stop. Yes, you can enjoy my bishop. Oh no, my bishop. Surely there's mate. I'm 11. Yeah, Abhishek is right. I'm 11 years old. Okay, what are you thinking? Go for that bishop. Okay, you want to sack the queen, but there is checkmate anyway. Next one, guys. Who is next? I have already played against Abhishek. I played against Viraj. Okay, sorry, brother. I can play only one game against you. Thank you for playing with me, my dear friend. Thank you, brother. Raj Patel. King h8, rook g8 was delay mate. Yeah, king h8. Yeah, I see that. He should have gone. He should have gone king h8 at least, because now there is rook g8 and there is no mate. And here we have a nice move, rook f4, sacrificing this bishop. And who can tell me what is the idea? Who can tell me what is the idea? I have such a nice move like a rook f4 sacking this bishop. Let's see who can find the idea. Five. You guys have 10 seconds. Just do it quickly. Tell me what is the move after rook takes e2. What is your move after rook takes e2? Okay, you guys are not finding that? Rook takes e2. Bang, stack the queen. Queen takes h7. So king has to take, and rook h4 is made, as this pawn is controlling this square. So that was the idea. Okay, some ABC name one is sending me the challenge, so let's play against him. Okay. He's playing with the white pieces and he opts for e4. Okay, I'm going to be playing Karo-Khan defense in this game. Let's try to play c6, d5. If he takes, we can take it back. Okay, he goes for the knight c3 line. This is the main line. We bring this knight out, for variation, and now we play the knight f6. We offer a knight trade. We can reposition this knight over there to attack the bishop. Bishop goes back, and then we play the move bishop g4, just finishing the development of the bishop. Then playing e6 to close the die. Okay, he's giving us the option of playing this, but queen will get so much. Let's go bishop g4 first. I don't want to take this bishop and give him the option of activate his queen in the center of the board. Actually, we can grab that bishop. And I think we have bishop pair. Yeah, we do have the bishop pair at least, which is controlling some of the squares. Next, we are going to castle, and then we will make a plan to attack him on the king side. Okay, I think we can castle first. If he goes c5, we drop this bishop back to c7, not a big deal. And we can now position our queen on d5, followed by rook d8, attacking the d4 pawn. Yeah, let's go for this idea. Queen d5, rook d8 is coming with some attack on d4. d4 is a backward pawn now, and it is isolated as well. There is no c pawn, there is no e pawn which can defend the d pawn. So we can quickly go after that. I think he wants to play this move. He wants to play this move to defend the pawn like that. Okay, but still, let's go for rook d8. Now go to e8. And it is also a nice idea just to play the move h6 so that there will be no knight g5 ideas. And we can sometimes get our bishop back to h7 if you try to attack that with knight h4. Okay, let's go for h6 to stop knight g5. And now his rook is also defending d4. I have an idea, but let's take that pawn maybe. No, no. Yeah, let's take. Oh no, the pawn on a7. The rook was hanging, that's why I moved. But now we play the move a6. There is nothing to attack. Queen goes back to d5. We are up a pawn, and we have to convert this endgame. Maybe it is nice idea just to develop along the d5. Okay, he's passing the move. Let's develop along the d5 so that we can really put this pawn under pressure. We can put this pawn under pressure. And I also like the look of just pushing this pawn and creating some chaos on the queen side. Okay, you have h3. And now I do have the g4 square for my knight as well. Okay, I'm going to eliminate that. Pawn takes. The rook is well defended. We just need to move the queen. I can also sack this. Takes. Check. But then there is this one. So let's go queen b3. Now we are attacking that rook. So he has to capture. Or he has to be takes. We are the one who is controlling the d5. We can draw this bishop back to f5 now. Controlling these diagonals. Queen c2 is ideal to offer a queen trade. Or maybe we can simply go after this c4 pawn. Yeah, check. And the pawn is won. h3 is there as well, that means mate. But then there is f3. Okay, let's just take this pawn simply. I missed mate. Mate missed. Where was the mate? Okay, let's see who is actually no. Ah, there was mate. Okay, I missed that. I'm sorry. I completely overlooked that there was mate. Okay, let's threaten checkmate again. This time he will see that. This time he will see that, yeah, he sees that. Okay, let's change the plan. We are ahead in material. So we just need to involve our king and the game is over. Let's create a parser. GG. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed mid there. Wow. Okay, is there anyone else who wants to play? Who wants to play? What happened? Okay, I think I have already played against you, Prasant. So I'm going to be playing some random Blitz game. I'm going to be playing some random Blitz game. I want to play. Okay, then you can send me the challenge. Till then, I'm playing some rapid games. Let's go for 3 minute Blitz. Okay, this time I'm going to be maintaining my 2100 rating and I need to get to 2200. We have already crossed 2200 in Blitz section as well. So let's try to do that again. Let's go e6. I don't want to give him this diagonal. Oh, he's going for the alien. Okay, let's invite that. Knight goes to f6. We have to survive this now. Maybe queen check and sliding the queen over to h5 is some of the move. Yeah, he's attacking this one first of all, so we have to move this knight. I can also start with this check and then queen f5 is there. That is also something which I can try. Okay, let's try this move first. Let's throw this check. Bishop d2 is the move. And now I have queen f5 defending like this. There is knight h4. Then we have queen e4 check. I can just take that with the knight. Thank you for helping me to bring my pieces into the game. Okay, let's go g5, I guess. But then f5 is annoying. Okay, let's go bishop c5. Now the pawn is pinned. He has to go there. I'm going to slide the queen over. Oh, is my queen trapped? This is the only move to counter attack the queen. That's covered. That's covered. The diagonal is covered. Here everything is covered. Here, yeah, knight f4 is the only move. If he takes my queen, I can take his queen with check, and the game will be over. The moment we can find the queen trade, the game will be basically over. And we are also double attacking the bishop, so I don't think there is any other option rather than going for this trade. Otherwise, we are just going to take that bishop if he moves the queen. So bishop takes, then queen takes f5, and we are fine again. Yeah, let's take that. G3 check. Do I have this one? No, he has this one. So let's go queen. Sorry, king e7. G3, queen g5. Bishop d7, rook f8. These are the moves which looks good. Okay, now he wants to prepare z5, and my queen will not have the square. So I have to play this move, I guess. Oh no, if you go g3, I will just take. So let's start with bishop d7. The bishop is pinning this pawn. So if you go g3, there's queen takes g3 check. And he forgot about that. And now I'm throwing this check. King has to move. Oh, actually, let's just take. And then bishop takes f2. Yeah, there is no check. And now I'm threatening this devastating checkmate. As bishop is controlling g1. There is nothing there. This check is controlled as well. We can bring our rook into the game with rook f8. We keep up that. Rook f1 is actually annoying. Oh, rook f1 is annoying. Such a nice move. Because if I move my queen, that is suddenly this check. I have to go there, and I think I'm fine. Because I can just check, get a shelter over there. Need to calculate, guys. Queen g3 check, king d7 check, king here, and there is no more check, and I can just shift my king on the queen side. Yeah, let's just go there. King c7 and then rook f8. My queen is defending g7, so he can't actually go for that. There is no diagonal check. Okay, so he's preventing this move. Hmm. I think I can fork his king and the bishops. Let's start with this check. Now this. Oh no, my time. Now if you move, there is mate. Check, and then we take the queen. That's hanging, there is mate. Takes. No, I'm not going to lose this game. We have 16 seconds. That is an eternity. I just need to stop like stalemate. GG. Oh, wow! What an alien gambit! What an alien gambit, guys! What an alien gambit! You are destroying my favorite gambit. Wow, that's crazy. I have a good record against the alien gambit. Old Nikhil is sending me the challenge. Let's play against 1750 more. Okay, so I'm finding it easy to play against 2000, 2100 randomly. But once I'm playing with the viewers, it is like so hard. Okay, make your move, brother. I have accepted your challenge. Wow, look at the perfect balance between the viewership and the like. Okay, we are facing the Karokan, so it's time to go for the fantasy. Let's go for the fantasy, guys. This is one of the best variation against the Karokan. Let's bring this knight out. Let's offer a bishop trade. Queen takes. Then we bring this knight out and we castles. We castle. Let's go knight g5. Let's go knight e4. Oh, I missed this. If I take here, my queen is hanging. So can I start with this? No. Wow, this is such a nice move. I miss this tactics to be honest. Let's go here. Now your knight and the bishop both are hanging. My knight is defended. Oh wow, man. This guy is so good. Yeah. Let's go here. I think we are winning. His king is weak. King takes. Let's save the bishop. Now queen f3. Wow. Incredible. He's finding all the defense, man. There is mate threat. King does not have any escape. Knight g4, I just take. Yeah, you want to sack the queen? Go ahead. How will you stop queen h6? Look at this nice construction. Knights are defending each other. Bishop is defending the knight, and rook is also defending the knight. Wow, crazy. We are down 2 pawn, but I think our position is winning because he is getting checkmated. If I'm not wrong. Okay, I just takes here. No, then he takes that. Let's take that with the queen. Let's simplify. If he takes here, then I have knight takes, and now bishop is actually defended. If he takes my knight, that bishop is hanging. If he takes my bishop, I can evacuate my knight, and we are up a piece for 2 pawns. I can take that with check, but this knight will be hanging, right? Check. Okay, let's get out of this mess with this check. King can't go there, and now I'm gonna move this. So here. Oh, there is a fork. Oh, my time. He's playing fast, man. He's playing fast. I have to speed up. Rook e1. Okay, he's not going to give me the option. Check. Oh no, I have to give that exchange back, right? Takes this. What is it? There is this check, but I can just slide my king. Should be winning. Check. 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 GG. Again, alien game. You won. No, it was a hard game. It was the fantasy variation. It was not the alien. Bro, does longer games like 15 plus 5, 15 plus 10 help reduce blunder? Brother, I have played some rapid games when I started the stream. And again, there is a secret superstar 2130. Brother, you are sending me the rapid challenge. But can you please send me the challenge for unrated game? Then I can accept your challenge. Okay, you are trying from so many times, so let me send you the challenge, but for unrated game. Okay, let's play a 10-minute rapid game because you are really higher rated. So let's go unrated. We will take some lessons. Except me king officer's brother, I have to play this one because he was trying for so many times. Okay, let's start with one e4. We are facing e5. So we are going to be playing the Italian setup. Let's castle here. And I'm going to strike in the center with d4, knight takes, and bishop c5. This is one of the line. He's well prepared. Wow, he's finding all the key moves instantly. I have never faced this like so instant, but maybe he's well prepared or I don't know. Let's take this. Okay, let's actually look upon his. Okay, he had joined in July 22 and 2024. 22nd July 2024. Wow, he has played against FM and CM as well. Wow, crazy. And against FM, he played with 91% accuracy. Oh, so 95. We are attacking C7. We are attacking F4. He has two rooks. Yes, we have two pieces, but black is ahead in material. Look at the pawn count. Basically, he has all the 8 pawns, and we have only 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pawns. And he has an exchange as well. So you can say that black is better, or I don't know. It might be equal because we still have two pieces. We still have two pieces, and somehow we have to stop him to activating both of his rooks. If you can do this, if we can do that, then our position will be fine. If we can just stop him to activate all of his pieces. If he can manage to activate both of the rooks and his king, we might be in trouble. Not only trouble, we might be in huge trouble, I guess. And I think I have already made a mistake by playing bishop d3. Yeah, I think bishop d3 is a mistake. I should not have gone bishop d3, rather a4 was better, I guess. Yeah, I was already controlling d5, so there was no need to play bishop d3. I should have gone a4 to stop b5 and queenside expansion. Now he's attacking that, but that is different. Let's go for a4. Let's try to stop this queenside expansion. And somehow we will try to activate the rook. And let's see what's going to happen. I need to activate my king as well via king f2, king f3. Actually, this is going to be the hard ending. Okay, let's see how he's going to handle the position. I do have some advantage that we have two piece for a rook. If we can collect one more pawns somehow, then I think our position will be fine. But the question is, can we do that? Okay, he activates the rook. Nice. We do not have any good way to activate this rook. I can go b5 as well. To take away these squares for his rook. Now all of these squares on the fifth rank are controlled, so his rook is not active on the queen side. Until then, we are going to improve the king and somehow bring the rook into the game. Let's see if I can do that or not. But again, this is going to be the hard ending. If I can trade off one pair of rook, then it will be fine. But he has the rook pair of the rook. And it is hard to play against the rook pair. But still, I like my position because now it is not easy for black to activate his pieces on the queen side because of these two pawns controlling these squares. And meanwhile, okay, he's trying to undermine my pawns. Okay, let's go to b1. If he takes, I can activate my queen. I'm not going to help him by capturing on a5. Then he will just take that pawn on a5 and his rook will be active. So I'm actually be happy if he just takes here. I will activate my rook with some pressure on b7. This bishop is doing good job controlling the pawn on e4. And we have to assign some tasks to this knight as well. Maybe it will be nice if I can get my knight to f5. In order to do that, I have to remaneuver my knights. Okay, but I think before improving the knight, I should improve the king because it is easy to support this pawn with the king, and we will be a little bit fine. Let's try. King f2, king f3 looks fine. Maybe I can try to remaneuver the knight with knight e2, knight d4, and then knight f5. That is also an option. But I like the look of king f2, king f3 first, and then going knight e2, knight d4, and knight f5. What do you guys think? Let's see the chat. Well, we are at 58 likes. We can make it to the 65 like guys. 47 people are watching, and there are only 58 likes. Make it to the 65 like guys. We are just 7 likes away. If you are enjoying the games, do hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel, do subscribe as well, guys. Do subscribe as well. Okay, black is taking some good amount of time, which is good sign for us. Now he's below 5 minutes, and we have only spent 1 minute, or you can say only 55 seconds. So it is a good thing. At least we are up on clock, which will be very useful at the end. What is your FIDE rating? I do not have FIDE rating. Thulasithan. I don't have FIDE rating, brother, yet. I'm trying to I'm trying to get that by playing. I think he's out of the ideas. He's not finding the move. Because it is very hard. Okay, he's trying to dislodge the knight by playing z4. I like the look of knight s5 now. But he can no knight s5. But let's try to maneuver the knight. Or should I go for that? Okay, let's think. I can go for this idea. Or I can also go for this. Yeah, let's go for knight h5. At least we have knight f6 check, which can be very helpful in some moment. Yeah, let's see what he's going to play now. Okay, he's allowing this check. But that check is not going anywhere, so it's time to improve the king first. Okay, he takes the sting out of this one. So I have secondary idea, knight g3, knight f5. Let's go ahead. And now if I can get my knight on f5, it will attack the pawn on h6 as well. Should I just go here? But then he will take. Rook takes. Oh, now I like the look of this move because my rook is active. And if he takes here, of course, we have bishop takes. Bishop is defended by the knight. There is this check, king f3, and I'm fine. And pawn on b7 is also hanging. So he can take my pawn on a5. I'm gonna capture that pawn, and somehow I will try to overwhelm him by this knight and this bishop. And my rook on 7th rank will be, I think, more active than his rook. And if he starts throwing some checks, I think we can zigzag around h5. Then I can hit that pawn with the king h5. So now I like my position because our rook is active. Bishop is kind of annoying as well. Knight is controlling some key squares. Let's see what he's going to play. Then we will decide what to do. Okay. It is good. It is good that he is taking a lot of time. Okay, he's double attacking our bishop. So we have to move that. Bishop c2 will be a blunder. So probably bishop f3 is the only move. Check, king f1. Rook takes a5, rook takes b7 is still there. And don't forget that once we take that pawn on b7, the pawn on c6 is also going to be hanging. And this king is not so safe. If I can involve all these three pieces into the attack somehow, it will be hard to defend for black. Rook landing on b7 and bishop h5, attacking f7 looks great. I think I'm going for this. Yeah, let's go ahead. Sadly, I cannot involve my knight because these rooks are controlling everything. Let's repeat the position. Do you want to repeat? This rook is not throwing any checks yet, so I'm fine. Hmm. Should I go for this? I think I should go for this. Check. Just here. Let's take that one. There is no meat. Oh, that was his idea. I completely fall for this. Wow, man. Now this is a meat threat and my bishop is hanging. Bishop f3 doesn't help. I completely blundered the game. I overlooked this idea. Now it is winning for black. Even this check is not helping. Check. If I throw this check, then there's rook takes again. Check. There's this. Check. King takes. And there is nothing, right? So at the end, this back rank is probably giving some problem. I completely lost. I should not have touched that phone. I had the time. Should have think there. Okay, let him take. Oh, this is still mate, man. How the heck? This is still mate. Because I'm not stopping this one. Fucked up. Oh man. Yeah, that was very nice trick by my opponent. Giving up that pawn, just going back. Let me turn on this. And here it is completely draw. And the move is just throw this check or play rook c7. Going after this pawn with the rook. Yeah, I completely overlooked that idea. Till this moment, everything was fine. Okay, nice game, but it was not our chance. Okay, let's see if any time we got any chance. It's 95. Castle is the best move. C6 is one of the move. He goes for C6. We takes it. Castle. King D7. G6 is one of the move. He castles. Now bishop D3 is actually the right idea. Yeah, bishop D3 is right. I thought that I'm allowing D5, but it is fine. Rook f e8 is best move. He goes for that. And now again, already king f2 is the best move. But I goes for a4 and black has an edge. And now rook e5 is the top move, which he goes for. And I play the move d4. b4 is one of the move. Yeah, b4 is fine. And here actually a5. Oh, wow. a5 is also top move. a5 is also the top computer move, which he goes for. And now computer wants to play b5. But I goes for a b1. Rook a b1. And black is still better. A takes b4 is the top move here. King f8 is one of the move. H6 is one of the move. But he chooses to go for g5 and now the game is equal, all zero. I goes for knight h5, king f8, d5, a takes b4, he goes h6 to defend the pawn. I improve my king. King f8 is top move, which he goes for. Bishop takes a5 actually here. Sorry, b takes a5. Computer wants to go for this immediately. But I drop my knight back. Black is already better again. d5. d5 is again the best move. We takes that. Takes our pawn on e4. Bishop takes e4. And now rook d4 is the best move. Top computer move actually. Rook takes b7. Computer actually wants to go for this transition. Just to keep this up. Play this endgame where it is easy to calculate. And it is easy to draw. But still it is very hard. Let's say we goes after this pawn. He takes my pawn, I take this pawn, he takes no, this is a draw. This is completely draw. Because at the end h6 is hanging. But I decided to keep the bishop. Basically he played a perfect game of chess. I drop my bishop back and now rook takes a4 is the top move. I takes that pawn. g4 rook takes a6, rook takes a5 is best. Rook takes a5. And I completely overlooked the idea after bishop takes c6, then rook c5, going for checkmate as well. I think he is half cheating. I also think that. Let's actually review this game. He was playing all the top move. He don't play a single bad move. He did not play a single bad, which is kind of surprising. Wow, his accuracy is 97.5, 97.5, and mine is 85.5. And he has only three inaccurate move, not bad move. He's a wow. It looks suspicious to me, by the way, because I have played this exact setup against so many players, and I find that everybody kind of struggle. But he was on the money. Look at that. All the move was top. It was top move for my side as well. But I was prepared for this line. But after this move, I am not playing with my preparation. Now I am playing on my own. I goes for knight d5. He attacks my knight. I takes the pawn. He castles. Top move. Bishop d3 is best. I thought that it is inaccurate because it will be d5. But fine. This is also good move. a4 is good move. Rook e5. d4 is slightly bad, but it's fine. He goes for a5, which is second best. Inaccurate. g5 is inaccuracy. Knight h5 is the only move to maintain the equality. h6 is slight inaccurate. King f2 is inaccurate. King f8 is best. I goes back. d5 is second best. I takes. He takes. Okay, again, here computer just wants to go for that one and give this piece up. But I drop my bishop back, which was inaccurate. He takes that pawn, inaccurate. I take, and I completely blunders the game with one. I tried to do something, but it was not it. He found all the key moves. And at the end, I completely overlooked this stalemate. Okay, let's leave it. Leave that. Hello, Chaitanya. How are you? Do you know SKD chess? No, bro. I don't know who is SKD. What? And how this happened? I closed my eyes for 30 seconds, and when I opened my eye, I saw that you are lost. Yeah, man. Basically, he played a perfect game of chess, and I made a huge blunder at the end. Okay, let's play some random games. This is the Ninja Indian defense. Let's go for c5. Okay, d6. It's the move. Let's go queen a5. Oh, I can't take this in between. I have to go this way. d6. Bring this knight. Knight can go to e5. Oh, it has a queen side. I like that. Bishop d7, and I can also go queen side castle. If we play a3, then I will take the knight, not a big deal. Okay, he's attacking this one, and a3 is next. How will I stop that? I have to play this one, but then it allow this check. A3, I have only move. Bishop E1. Okay, let's bring this bishop out actually. No knight C7. He can take this pawn. I have rook D8. I think I'm fine there. My king looks fine. Yeah, let's go for rook D8. If he goes for this pawn, I will just take this with check. And let's see how he's going to capture that one. Then we will decide what to do. Maybe I can trap this knight with queen C7. Where will you move your knight? It looks interesting, but now we are down 2 pawns. So we have to be very, very, very careful. We have to be okay, find the absolute best move again. Stick this. Improve the rook with check. Now this pawn with check. There is no bishop d3 as everybody is guarding that. Do you want to come up? Really? And look at the pressure on c4 as well. Whoa, I think we are winning, guys. If I play this position correctly, I might win this game. Bang. Sacrifice the rook and delivers checkmate. Let's go. What a crazy rook sacrifice that was. What a crazy rook sacrifice that was. Oh, let me actually review this game. I think that I misplayed this one, but I was better at least. Every time I was better there. GG's. Oh, actually, this is just 75% because we have some inaccurate move. Let's take the lesson. Okay, computer wants to go d6 first, but I rush with queen a5. He takes. White is actually better here. Oh, knight. Now white is much better after knight b5, but he blunders the game after knight takes d6 because it allows our rook to get activity, and even knight takes b7 is much worse. We trade the rook, we hit the knight. Okay, computer actually wants to just take this knight, and after he takes the bishop, then we go for this check, and e4 pawn is hanging as well. So we take that, we throw this check, we get this one, and now it's mate in 3, and we sack that. Okay, actually computer likes the move. That is another line. Queen e1 check, king goes here, rook d2 check, king here. Now this is mate. But why need to go for fancy one? Because it looks nice to sacrifice the rook. Bishop takes and queen takes is mate. Yeah, GG. Yes, Chetan, hello. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. And if you are enjoying the game, please do hit that like button and you can subscribe as well. Okay. Now I'm going to solve some puzzle rush. Now I'm going to solve some puzzle rush. We are streaming from almost 3.5 years. So let's try to get some puzzle, then we will see what to do next. Just I'm fixing the visual skills. Challenge karo 3.5 years. That means you are ending the stream. Yeah, I will be ending the stream in a couple of facts. TWP brother, if you want to play, you can send me the challenge on your own. I'm not sending challenge to anyone. I'm so sorry for that. And again, if you want to play, send me the challenge on your own. Till then, I'm just trying to get some puzzles. Check. And where is mate? Where is mate? Oh, this is mate because the bishop is pinned. Oh, actually, this is puzzle. I want to solve puzzle rush. Bro, why do you have that background in chess.com? I have changed the background, brother. Let's go for the survival. I want to break my own record, which is to solve 56 puzzles. Okay, here the queen is hanging, so basically we deliver meat here. Initially, we got super easy puzzle. This is the back rank meat, and we have to take the queen. Sorry, again the knight and the queen making contact with that. The bishop is hanging with mate. Okay, rook and queen are aligned with h2, so this is simple checkmate. Again, after that move, diagonal is weak. This is mate. This knight and queen making contact with f2, easy. What is that, a brick wall or what? That is a brick wall. Yeah, you are right. Okay, here we have knight c2 check, mate, as rook is controlling the d5. Knight and queen making contact with that c2, so that's mate. This is another easy back rank mate. We are in 20s, but still the puzzles are easier. Okay, here this is another kind of checkmate. It is related to the back rank. We start with this check and we attack the knight as well. We take the knight with check, then we take the rook with checkmate. Okay, it's white to play, and we have this move forcing queens off the board, and then we just push this pawn, get a queen, and win the game. Big fan, wow, Akash. Okay, here it is another kind of backrank mate, but you just have to see one move ahead. We can sack the rook, sorry, queen with queen takes f1, and now rook takes f1 is mate. Okay, I think his rooks and queens and knights are active. Our king is weak. That means we have to go after his king. Check, king takes, and queen z5. Queen z4 will be green. Easy, we takes. And knight. Oh, I should have just trapped the knight in the corner. I should not have rushed. Okay, let's try to find the move. If I take, I think white back bears that is to just take that pawn, but our queen is already defending, so just take that rook. Okay, the queen is pinned, so we can start with rook f2 check, and then we can capture the queen. Then we can capture the queen, easy peasy. Check, sorry, check, king here, and we can take another rook. But we have to verify, is there any threat? It looks like white pieces are all around our king, but takes, there is this move. Queen takes, king d2, queen takes h1, a1. If we take this bishop, I will just take it back with check, and I'm not saying there is another check. Takes, takes. Okay, he's attacking the bishop. If I take, then queen gets in, so I'm not going. Let's start with this check, and the game is over. Okay, we have to win this knight. King is defending this. We can start with rook f1 check. King has to go e6 to defend this knight, and then we will just develop along the e5 to put pressure on the knight. He will go rook d5, we will play c4. He will go rook c5, we will play b4, and we'll force rook off from the fifth rank. Rook f1, rook e1, c4, the game is over. Okay, why can't I take this? Okay, if we take, there is queen h8 checkmate. So we have to deflect one of the piece from this attack. And if I calculate that, I think rook e1 is the move. That will be the check. And if he takes that, then we are going to take this rook, and we will be out of the woods. Or is there anything better? If I goes here, that looks fine as well. I think rook e1 is the best. If I take, then it's mate. That is out of the question. We use process of elimination. I can't take this. Or can I take this? Queen h8, king f7. Yeah, I can take this. Checkmate as bishop is controlling at a6. If I goes here, then simply king can recapture. So we can start with knight c4 check, and then we take this, and at the end the bishop is going to be hanging. We emerge up with this. Okay, we are ahead in the pawn count. That means we have to somehow skewer this king to win the queen. How we can do that, guys? There is this check. If king goes back, then what will you play? Or maybe I should start with this check. King cannot get to this diagonal, sorry, line. That square is also controlled. So after b4, king c4 is there. Then queen b3. Queen d3 is the move. And I think we will win. Yeah, b4. He goes here. c4 is not an option as it is pinned. Check. King here. Or is there anything else? This check. Here, yeah. This is the move. No, this is mate. Okay, let's see how we can improve and win the game. Black king looks weak. Our king is completely safe. That means we can start pushing this pawn. Bishop is already controlling the promotion square, so if he wants to not lose, he has to give up the rook. But then again, this pawn will come to c6 and we will get another pass. So I think the easiest way to win this game is to go a6, a7, and the game is basically over. And I'm not saying there is anything immediate win against the king. So let's go a6. Yeah, we can trade the queen here, and now a7. And the game is over. GG's. Okay, we are in 30s, so puzzles will get a little bit harder. Here, black is offering a queen trade. I can see that his king is kind of weak. The bishop and queen is active, so we have to find a concrete way. Rook e7 check. Bishop has to go back, then we just take the queen. Yeah, rook e7 check. And now we just take that queen. Oh, why is this wrong? Why is that wrong, man? Should I have just captured that? Bishop first, check, bishop goes back. What is wrong in this move? Oh, sorry. A rook is also defending the queen, so we have to deflect the rook. Then we take the queen. I'm just rushing with the move. I have to be careful. I have to be careful. Okay, white goes knight b5. Okay, so in this puzzle, I think both the kings are completely fine. That means we have to go for the material. Simple d takes e4 is a fork. If it takes here, I can just recapture. Yeah, let's just go for this. King takes, and we get the material. Check. King here. So what about this check? Again, there is king h5. How do we find mate? Check. King here. Then we sack the queen, rook takes, and rook takes s3 will be mate here. Check, sack the queen, and mate. This is complicated. Check, and then we win the queen and the queen back. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, our king looks weak, but white king is also a little bit weak. So we have to find a way where we can attack him. Queen is controlling this diagonal and the square. So that check is not a possibility. This check is also out of the question. Can I just take this rook? He will throw this check. I have king h8, and I'm not saying there is any checkmate. Yeah, I think I can just take this rook. Or I'm not saying there is anything better than that. This is not a check. You can throw this check, but then he can simply slide the king over. Let's take that. Wow, that was so simple. Okay, this is going to be a windmill. So let's take that. Now this. Set. Go back. Now the windmill is achieved. Okay, what is the move? If I take the rook with check, he has queen back. We take that queen, king takes, and we are not near we are not near to trade that. So it's more distant. So the simplest is just to take that queen with the pawn, and the pawn on e3 will be closer to the promoter. And if he takes, then there is going to be checkmate. So let's just take a queen, and that is the wrong move. Absolute first move is the wrong move, and I solved only 31 puzzles today. Wow. Sanji bro, do you have any siblings? Let's leave those things, man. Why this is bad? Oh, it allows this move. If I take, there's this move. Ah, then you go this way, and you force the queen to give itself. If you don't take that, we are going to take this with checkmate. And if he takes, then of course this is me. Okay, anyway, I'm not in perfect touch in the puzzle rush. I'm making huge wonders. Okay, that's it, guys. For this time, I will be seeing you in the next stream tomorrow, probably. If you have any question, you can leave that in the comment section. I hope today you have enjoyed the stream and the games. And if you enjoy the games, do hit that like button. It will help me. It will motivate me to do a lot of things. And again, thank you very much for joining the stream, for your time. And we are going nicely in the rapid section as well, guys. We won a nice game. We make a draw in the first game. Then we won the nice next game. Yeah, it's nice. We are going for 2300, guys. We are going for 23. Hi, Karu do puzzles so good there and fast. Experience, brother. He's almost playing with like playing from 2 decades, 20 to 25 years. Almost 20. He was playing. He was, I think, he's playing from almost 25 years. So he has huge amount of experience. That makes easy for him. That makes everything easy. Anything else? Bye bye. Okay. Have a have a nice time, guys. Have a happy chess. Sir, make shots how to checkmate with rook and king and queen. Okay, as the gamer, I will make the sorts on that one. Thank you for your input. You have, I think, asked me to do that already before, so I will try to do that because he is world number two. Funny, because he's world number two. Okay, anyway, I'm going to end this stream on this note. I will see you in the next stream tomorrow, probably. Bye bye, guys, and have a nice time. No, with queen versus two minor pieces. Okay, I will try to do that as well. Okay, good night. Bye bye.